Good evening, everybody. Welcome to 2024 Brooklyn College Basketball Live on YouTube.com, your home for everything Brooklyn. I am Pat Brown, along with my partner, Sean McKissick. And Sean, it's a classic rivalry game between two great programs in CUNYAC, the Brooklyn College Bulldogs and the John Jay Bloodhounds.
Live here tonight is going to be incredible. Both of these teams looking forward to this game. Brooklyn coming off a win that should have been a little more comfortable. Tonight coming into this game against the rival that they beat in 3 straight times for the CUNYAC championship. And once again, show that they're the better CUNYAC team, and for a team like John Jay coming out here proving themselves, but they haven't been able to the last couple of years.
Well, John Jay has 5 returning players from last year, and I tell you right now, they're going to give Brooklyn everything they can, trying to knock them off the pedestal. They haven't beaten them in a long time. Like you said, 3 straight times they've lost in the championship games. One of those games was close. 2 of them were blowouts. So right now, talking to Coach Kim before the games, he said, listen, we know what they're going to do. We know how the energy they're going to bring. We have to stay within ourselves, play our game, eliminate the turnovers, because you can't have 34 turnovers against a good team and expect to win.
But even with the turnovers being said, Brooklyn still wants to come out here, push the pace, control the game. And for a shooter like Edwards, kind of wanted to force her a little to the right, force her into bad shot opportunities, and for Ziola, get her away from crashing the glass.
And Lattimore, too. You got to make sure you corral her in the paint, make sure she doesn't get offensive rebounds. When you secure the rebound, get up the court, get good shots, take your time. We don't want to go too fast, because you know when you get too fast, those when the turnovers happen. So Brooklyn comes in at 3-3. John Jay comes in at 1-4. So you don't want to look at the record when it comes to the conference, because anything can happen. It's just like the NFC East in football. When they get together, fireworks start to happen.
Right.
So we're about 40 seconds away. We're going to turn the camera around, and we're going to have the national anthem, and we're going to bring you the starting lineups for the Battle of the Dogs, the Bulldogs against the Bloodhounds. We'll be back in 30 seconds. The camera's leaning again. And there you have the play of my national anthem. Let's get right into the introduction of the starting lineups.
For John Jay, number 1, Kayla Lattimore, forward, 5'10" from Morristown, New Jersey. Number 3, Ayanna Edwards, senior guard, 5'1", from Huntington Station, New York. Number 12, Natalie Sidmans, guard, 5'8", from Dorman, New Hampshire. Number 13, Estes Richardson, guard, 5'9" from the Bronx. And number 21, Ashley Ziola, senior guard, 6'1" from Yorktown Heights, New York. Oh, and the head coach is Linda Day in her 8th season.
And the starting lineups for your Brooklyn College Bulldogs. At the first guard is the 5'7" senior from Brianna Gutierrez. At the other guard is the 5'7" sophomore from Newdorp High School in Staten Island. It's number 10, Dior Dorsey. Starting at the other guard, it's going to be the 5'6" graduate from James Madison High School, Alina Estrella. At the 4 position, it's number 15. She is the senior from Midwood High School in Brooklyn, Mary Dojan. And wrapping up the starting 5 is the freshman sophomore guard from Putnam Science Academy in New York, number 23, Anna Kitch. The head coach is Megan Campbell. Assistant coaches, Amalia Sedaris, Rocco Soletto, Brittany Bowen, Nicole Francomano, and Stanley Fervine. Your officials for tonight's game, head official Adam Bernstein, and the assistants are Leah Smith and Dave Morrell. And we're just getting ready to tip off this first conference game between these two battling Bulldogs and Bloodhounds. It's going to be a dogfight.
As the West Clyde is rapidly filling up here, Pat, you can feel the momentum here for both of these teams. Let's see how Brooklyn starts out. I feel like the first 5 to 6 minutes of this game are going to be key.
Yeah, and you got to withstand the pressure that John Jay is going to put on. I expect them to come out in a press, try and get Brooklyn College rattled, get them out of their running game, and then try and get running game going. Crackling. Right, we are ready to go. Kitch and Ziola to jump. There's a tip, and it goes to John Jay. And we got a whistle blowing, so I don't think anybody hit the ball when it tipped. So will they re-jump it? Or they're going to have John Jay take it out of bounds. And that's what they're going to have, John Jay take it out of bounds. Simmons gets it into Edwards. Edwards running the point. Brooklyn College in a matchup zone. Down low to Latimer. Latimer goes baseline, swings it back out to Edwards. Excuse me. Down low to Ziola. Turns into the double team, puts it up. No good. Rebound by Dojan. Alina gets it over to Dojan. Dojan spots over Brianna Gutierrez and fouls it. Estrella back out to Kitch. Kitch, 15 on the shot clock. Brianna Gutierrez, no good. Offensive rebound to Gutierrez. Kitch now looking. Dojan back over to Gutierrez. Into the corner to Alina. Down and tipped away and stolen. Taken there by Richardson. Richardson gives over to Edwards. Swings it over to Simmons. Down to Lattimore. Lattimore goes baseline. Turns around, puts it up. Off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, but it's taken by Kitch. Gutierrez to Dojan. Dojan to Dorsey. Dorsey over to Alina Estrella. Knocks down the first basket, and Brooklyn takes the early three-point lead. Ziola puts it up, no good. Got the offensive rebound, but she's fouled. And I think that's going to be on Anna Kitch. Yep, that's the first foul of the game and the first team foul for Brooklyn. And it's going to be free throws coming for Zayola. Zayola is the senior 6'1" from Yorktown High School in Yorktown Heights, New York. She's going to put up the first free throw. And front rims it and misses. Sean, remember the last game we had the wounded whale sound? Are we going to have that again?
Maybe later on.
Zola knocks down the second free throw, so they're on the board. So Estrella brings the ball up. Again, John Jay in there man-to-man. Gutierrez over to Dolgen. Dolgen shoots the three and knocks it down. So right away, Brooklyn College goes 2 for 2 from deep. Brooklyn College showing press. Edwards gets it over to Simmons, back to Edwards. Edwards now top the key. Brooklyn now in a matchup 1-2-2. Now they switch to a man. Edwards puts it up, and basket is made. So Brooklyn up by 3.
Harded up top, had that space to curl around the screen and drive for the layup.
Kicks for 3, and Brooklyn is 3 for 3 from 3. They're up 9-3. Edwards bringing the ball up. Brooklyn on the presser. Zayola brings it up, gives it over to Edwards. Edwards swings it back over to Simmons. Simmons slows it down. Guarded by Estrella, over to Edwards. Edwards into the corner to Zayola now, backing down, double team. And she's hit in the face, but no foul was called as Zayola is still down. So Zayola got hit in the face. It looked like she got hit in the eye, so she's going to come out right now. Hopefully she is okay. And taking her place will be number 21, 5'4", senior guard from John Jay School for Law High School, Hajaba. As Zayola is going to be helped off the court, and hopefully, and Jason, the trainer for Brooklyn College, right there to assist her. Brooklyn College ball. Estrella bringing it up. 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Almost stolen there by Hajaba, and it was tipped off of her and off of Dorsey, so it's going to go to John Jay.
Alina running the point here thus far in the first quarter.
They got to reset the shot clock.
Okay.
Go ahead, you were making a point.
Surprising to see Alina running the point so far this early into the game, given it's her first game back.
Well, I mean, she is the floor general for the team, so you expect her to run the point. Edwards down low to Lattimore. Lattimore puts it up, and the basket's good for Lattimore. That's what she likes to do. She does it very well. Estrella over to Dorsey. Dorsey over to Kitch. Lines up the three. No good. Offensive rebound by Dorsey. Back to Alina Estrella. Back to Dorsey. Dorsey swings it over to Dolgen. And the basket's good, and the foul. She has a chance for a 4-point play.
I've seen Brooklyn play all season. Looking for the extra, looking for the space, and the shooter that's open.
Hajaba picks up the foul. And one shot coming for the senior, Mary Dolgen. And she misses, but offensive rebound by Dorsey. All right, Estrella's going to take her time. Over to Gutierrez. Gutierrez swings to the Dorsey, 10 on the shot clock. Down low to Gutierrez. Drives, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Richardson. So Edwards going to bring the ball up. Brooklyn up 12-5, 5:50 left to go in the first quarter. Edwards dribbles into the paint, gives over to Simmons. Simmons down low to Lattimore. They double Lattimore, and stolen by Gutierrez. Good job defensively there by Brooklyn. Straight into the paint and loses the handle, but she's fouled going to the basket, so she's going to go to the line for 2. And number 23, Brianna Minnick, comes in, the 5'7" guard from Northtown Area High School in Northtown, Pennsylvania. So 2 shots for Alina Estrella, who's back from being out for a couple of games. Ooh, rims in and out for the first one. And knocks down the second. So Brooklyn up. 13-5. Brooklyn pressuring, and we got dribbled. She double dribbled and dribbled the ball away to the Bulldogs.
Full court press once again taking effect for Brooklyn as they now only have to play in their half court for this bucket.
Yes, indeed. So Estrella calling out a play, directing traffic. Dorsey running a back screen, swings it over. She's open. Pulls up the dribble. Kitch swings it back out to Gutierrez. Gutierrez swings over to Dorsey into the paint. And you got a charge. Yes, indeed. That's a definite charge. I saw that coming. Dorsey ducked the head, didn't see where the defense was.
John Jay did a good job there getting up on the ball handler, putting pressure.
And coming in for number 12 Simmons is number 44 Morgan Kimmy, the freshman 5'10" forward from Windsor Charter Academy in Windsor, Colorado. Boulder, Colorado, the cold place. Brooklyn College showing press. Double Edwards. And stolen by Dorsey. Dorsey puts it up. Oh, missed the basket, but she got the basket back. Missed it. Elena Estrella puts it up, and she's fouled. Oh, Brooklyn crashing the boards hard and strong.
Third offensive rebound of the night already. We saw one previously on the missed free throw. Estrella going right to it, getting Brooklyn next possession.
And Estrella is going to the line. I did not catch who that foul was on, but it's the third foul for John Jay. It's good to see Ziola coming back to the bench. Too hard on the first free throw for Estrella. And, oh, she missed out and rebounded by 23, Minnick. So 4:50 left to go, and that pass in for Lattimore, too strong. Turnover, Brooklyn College ball. And coming in for Gutierrez will be number 13, the freshman 5'7" guard from Uncommon Charter High School, Amia Daniel. So straight. Yeah, and she comes with a lot of energy off the bench as well. She led them with 22 points as open three for Kitch and knocks it down. Kitch hits her second three-pointer. And double team to Minnick. Swings over to Edwards. Edwards into the corner. A three-point shot up. Off the glass, no good. We're going to stay here. We got a foul on. Look like they're going to call it on Kitch. Yep. It's going to be a loose ball foul on Anna Kitch. That's her second and the team's third. As Ziola comes back in, and for the first time, number 2, Alexis Jones comes in for John Jay. And Kitch comes out, and Aliyah Rafat comes in for Brooklyn from San Martin, California. So inbounds to Alexis Jones. Swings over to Ziola. Ziola down low to Minnick, and traveled by Minnick. And that's the fifth turnover for the Bloodhounds. 4:17 left to go in this opening quarter. Brooklyn up 16-5.
Campbell stressed pace for this Brooklyn team, and thus far they have delivered.
Estrella over to Dorsey. Dorsey looking. Daniels, top of the key. Brooklyn College taking their time. And Estrella traveled. Yes, indeed. Got to keep that pivot foot down. So John Jay has the ball. Brooklyn College extending the defense. Daniels guarding Jones. Swings it over on the ground. And jump ball, possession arrow, Brooklyn. That's a smart play there by Estrella. She didn't jump on it to cause a foul. She waited for her to roll over. She grabbed the ball, looked at the ref. Ref said jump ball, possession arrow, Brooklyn. Smart play there by a smart player.
She waited for the ref to come without even letting her pass out the ball.
Exactly. I think Brooklyn's doing a good job pacing on offense so far. Dolgen swings it over to Estrella. Estrella back to Dolgen. Dolgen for three. Bam! Oh, man. Dolgen hits her third three-pointer in the first quarter. Brooklyn extends the lead 19-5. And turnover. And we got a foul. No, travel by Dolgen. You cannot roll over when you're on the floor. That is a definite travel. Lattimore comes back in, and Simmons comes back in for John Jay. And for the first time for Brooklyn, it's going to be number 4, Sandra Diaz, and number 2, Danae McMullen. So Simmons, the inbound, gets it to Zoyola. Back to Jones. A three-point shot. No good. And we got a foul against John Jay. Oh, no. Yep. Who's it on? Minnick. That's her first, the team's fourth. Diaz gets it over to Daniels. Daniels, top of the key to Dorsey. Rafat, top of the key to McMullen. Back over to Dorsey. Dorsey to Diaz. Dorsey into the paint, puts up the shot, and knocks it down. Good ball movement by Brooklyn and exploiting the gaps for the defense. Zoyola breaks down the defense, 1-on-3, pulls it back out. Swings it back over to Minnick. Lattimore at the foul line and stolen by McMullen. McMullen goes to the basket, puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels down to McMullen, and she got it knocked out of bounds. I love the way that Brooklyn is crashing the boards offensively. And timeout called by John Jay with 2:28 left to go. And Sean, tell me, is this what you expected to see out of Brooklyn?
I expected them to come out with this type of effort. They're not expected to be this lopsided early on, but Brooklyn's doing a terrific job, like you said, by crashing the boards, waiting for the extra ball movement has been terrific tonight too. Moving the ball, getting good looks, not forcing anything like we saw in that second half on Monday. The pace has been terrific, knowing when to speed it up, knowing when to slow it down, not rushing themselves, just playing within their offense and getting what comes to them.
And John Jay looks a little helter-skelter offensively, tried to establish Lattimore down in the post, but Brooklyn College collapsing very well, double-teaming when the ball goes low, making it get her out of her hands, and then crashing and getting some steals and getting lead to easy baskets. So timeout's over. It's going to be Brooklyn ball. And who's going to inbound? It's going to be Daniel to inbound. 17 on the shot clock. 2:28 left to go in the first quarter. Brooklyn up 16. 21-5. And Miss Smith gives the ball to Daniels to inbound. 5 seconds, got to get it in. Gets it in to Dorsey. And saved it to Diaz. But Diaz throw it away to McMullen, puts it up and gets the basket. I'm sorry, that was Daniels with the basket.
A messy possession leading to a basket.
Lattimore puts it up. Basket's good. Foul by Dorsey. Her second, not a good foul there by Dorsey. Lattimore had the lane, let her lay it up. You had a big lead. So Lattimore gets the basket and she's going to the foul line. As now coming in for Dior Dorsey is the 5'5" senior from Boys and Girls High School in Brooklyn, Cheyenne Castellano. And the free throw is good by Lattimore. 23-8 with 2 minutes left to go in the opening quarter. Diaz patting the chest saying, this is the play I want to run. Daniels holding on the wing, brings it back top of the key. 15 on the shot clock. She stopped the movement on the ball, gets it over to Diaz. Diaz down to Rafat. Over to Castellano, and she knocks the three down. Castellano with a deep three. Brooklyn College hounding the ball. Puts it over. Simmons gonna give it back to Edwards. Edwards top of the key. Brooklyn now in a 1-2-2 defense. Edwards for three. And it's good by Edwards. And they do not shoot the three well. They're only shooting 15% from the three-point line for the season. Into McMullen. McMullen gets it over to Daniels. Daniels into the paint, puts it up, and not the basket, but the foul called. Brooklyn doing a great job getting John Jay into foul trouble.
And Daniel did a good job there, driving to the paint, feeling the contact coming,
and that's the team's fifth, and Brooklyn's in the bonus for the last minute and 8. Misses the first one, so Brooklyn not knocking down their free throws early in the game. And knocks down the second. So 1 minute left to go in the quarter. Edwards bringing the ball up. Gets it into the corner of Ziola. Back to Edwards. Edwards looking for Lattimore. Lattimore over to Alexis. No good. Rebounded by Castellano, but it's jump ball, possession arrow, John Jay. And let's see, substitutions are going to come in, yes or no? Yes, there is. So coming in will be 23 Minnick and number, who is that? Number 12, Simmons. So John Jay inbound, gets it into Alexis, puts up the shot, and knocks it down. Alexis Jones with the two-pointer. 45 seconds left, 27-13 is the score. John Jay looking a little better on offense. Castellano for three, no good. Rebounded by 21, Ba. Gets over to Ziola. Ziola cut off, goes baseline, stolen by Daniels. Daniels keeps the dribble. Gets it into McMullen. Gets it over to Diaz. Diaz double team and knocked out of bounds by Jones. Shot clock is off. 15.2 seconds left to go in the quarter. Castellano to inbound. Gets it into Diaz. Castellano into the corner to McMullen. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded. 5 seconds for, and blocked by Daniels. She said, you're not going to get that shot off. The end of the first quarter, Brooklyn College 27 and John Jay 13. Sean?
Edwards not allowing there for the half-court heave.
Yeah.
Saved the potential 3 points, so we might as well.
Exactly. So, an excellent first quarter. And we're going to be back with the stats in the first quarter. You're listening to 2024 Brooklyn College Bulldog Basketball live on YouTube.com, your home for everything Brooklyn. We'll be back. All right, Sean, you got the play-by-play.
Bolton down to stay straight Conlon for three. No good. Rebounded by Kitch. Kitch back to Estrella. Estrella controls. Back to Kitch. Kitch for Dolgin. A good ball out. Saved by Edwards. And Edwards brings it up to the Bloodhounds. Zero drives and puts it up and in.
Good offensive possession there for John Jay. Ziola getting to the basket.
Absolutely. Brooklyn passing the ball around. Gutierrez. Missed three. Rebounded by Doljic. Back to Estrella. Open look for three. No good.
Again, Brooklyn hustling on the offensive end.
John Jay went for the board and went out of bounds. Possession for Brooklyn is straight right inbound. Straight into Kitch. Kitch picked off. Saved it. Over back.
But it was deflected. Wow. I think
you have a point, Pat, yeah.
Yeah, the ball's deflected. If it's deflected, it's not a backcourt violation.
Now, if Kitch went on her own, that's a different story.
Right.
But ball inbounded to Edwards.
Good job defensively. Jump ball. Possession now goes to John Jay, though. But do you see how Brooklyn is collapsing when anything comes near the paint?
Right.
They're double teaming immediately.
Right, they were shading the double in the first quarter, getting a lot of loose balls. As Dominic inbounds to Edwards. Edwards guarded by Estrella. Three-pointer is good.
Oh, she called bank by Alexis Jones. And they're on a 5-0 run to start the quarter.
Sure brings it up.
Oh!
Dorsey loses off her foot.
Lost her focus right there.
Picked up by Edwards. Edwards bounce pass back to Dorsey, picks it off. Estrella will control.
Dorsey made up for that one, said, okay.
Estrella back to Dorsey. Gutierrez.
Oh, too strong
All
on
air.
that. She had the open shot. Sometimes you got to use the backboard.
As John Jay slows down the possession.
They got the lead down to 9.
John Jay looking picked up by Estrella. No one in the paint. Running to Kitch. Kitch to Gutierrez. Gutierrez drives. In the corner for Dorsey. No good. Gets her own rebound.
Oh,
loses
she
it.
lost out of bounds.
Second turnover of the quarter for Dior Dorsey.
Now Edwards comes in for Gutierrez and Simmons and number 13, Richardson come in for John Jay.
As Jones will inbound to Edwards.
7:20 left to go in the second quarter. Brooklyn up 27-18.
John Jay playing with a much controlled pace to start this quarter, Pat.
Yes, they are. On a 5-0 run right now, down to Lattimore. Open three.
Chased by Jones, saved. She stepped out.
Brooklyn hasn't scored in 2 minutes and 52 seconds. But it's not for lack of effort, I will say.
No. Estrella brings it up for the Bulldogs. Calls out a play. Going right to Dorsey. To Daniel. To Dorsey. Estrella pump fake, driving. Calls out another play.
10 seconds
to
on
top
the
of
shot
the key.
clock.
5 seconds left. Kitch puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Lattimore.
Good defensive possession there by the Bloodhounds.
Edwards drives.
Out of the corner. Lattimore in the paint.
That's what she does best.
7-0 run for the Bloodhounds.
And they got the lead down to 7. It was 16 at one time. So good timeout called here by Brooklyn College. She's like, hey, listen, you're getting slack on defense, and now offense, you're getting a little discouraged because the shots aren't going, but don't lose your intensity on the defensive end of the ball. You knew they were going to make a run. Here's the run. Now I want you to respond back.
And I really like the play here so far for the Bloodhounds. Very controlled pace. Getting what comes to them. They seemed a little rushed out of their element. No real offense set in that first quarter. Completely different story here to start the second.
You are exactly right, Sean. So with 6:23 left to go in this second quarter, Brooklyn has a 7-point lead, but John Jay is on a 7-0 run to start the quarter.
As Dior Dorsey will inbound for the Bulldogs. 6:23 left. Brooklyn up 27-20.
And we got to find out. They blew the whistle for something. I don't know what it is. It's a timeout coming out. Possession now is to Brooklyn. Clock is right. Shot clock is right. So
interesting to point out, no team fouls either way.
Okay, so we're ready to go.
Olina will bring it up for the Bulldogs. Olina to Dorsey on the right side. Dorsey looking to Daniel, top of the key, puts it up. No good, rattles in and out. Rebound.
Good job by, Simmons knocking the ball off of a Brooklyn College player as she was double teamed.
Had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
That was the right play. As Simmons will now inbound to Edwards.
What I'm seeing John Jay do, their defense is giving the three-point shot away because their offensive guard on the defensive end is inside the circle at the foul line. So if you can get a shot off like Daniels just did, you just got to knock it down. Double team.
Brooklyn traps. Back to Edwards. But Edwards calls out a play. Donald Lattimore gets stifled, saves it, gets blocked by Rafat. Blocked by Dolgen. Olina running, floater, no good. Rebounded, saved by Daniel on the baseline. Back to Dolgen for three. In and out. Lattimore with the rebound.
It's not for lack of offensive rebounding effort.
Yeah. Edwards calls out a play.
Shots just not falling for Brooklyn right now.
Fakes the jumper, drives, puts it up. No good. Kitch with the rebound.
Good double team there by Brooklyn, not allowing Lattimore any space.
Olina drives. Back out, Kitch. Three, no good. Good look, though.
Yeah, the shots are just not falling right now. The open shots are there.
Edwards brings up the ball after the rebound by Lattimore.
Rafat and Gutierrez at the scorer's table for Brooklyn.
Ball movement here for the Bloodhounds along the baseline.
Air ball.
All there for Alexis Jones. Olina brings it up for the Bulldogs. Drives. Looking who's behind. No one there. Missed floater. Brooklyn maintains possession.
Man, Brooklyn College just can't buy a basket right now. They're getting the open shots, getting the open looks. The ball's just not falling right now.
You look at the high,
keep shooting.
Right, the high firepower, firepower offense of that first quarter. Completely different story here.
Yes, indeed. So no team has scored in the last minute and 45 seconds.
And no team fouls this far in the quarter either.
Yeah, no team fouls as well.
Daniels inbounds to Estrella. Open look and nothing there. Ball fought for.
Jump ball, possession arrow to Brooklyn. And
possession by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, 4:23 left to go in the half.
Daniels inbound under Brooklyn's own basket. Inbounds to Estrella. Kitch rotates to the left. Back to Kitch. Kitch to Brianna, top of the key. Brianna gets picked off.
Foul. My goodness, he dove and hit her in the leg, but she knocked it out of bounds. So
Kitch wants to get the ball back.
they reset the shot clock to 30 seconds. But they're going to reset it back because there was no loss of possession. So let's see what they're going to do on the clock, if they're going to change it.
4 seconds left.
4
to shoot for
seconds
Brooklyn.
on the shot clock, so Brooklyn's got to have to hurry. And
Oh, picked
stolen.
off. To Edwards. Sets. 3, no good. Rebounded by Estrella.
Good strong rebound by Estrella there.
Estrella to Daniel. Daniel along the baseline, puts it up. Nothing there. A foul is called.
Foul is on number 12. That is Simmons, her first, the team's first in this second quarter. Oh, nope, they give it to 23. That is Minnick, her second. So Simmons does not have the foul, so let me erase that from the score. So Hajabak checks in for John Jay. And number 20, Audrey Vogel, comes in.
Daniel's at the free throw line, hopes to get the Bulldogs the first point of the quarter.
Yes.
First free throw
Is
in.
good. All right. So Brooklyn finally scores in the second quarter. Pump the lead back up to 8.
Second free throw is good as well.
All right.
Lead up to 9.
9.
Ball inbounded to Edwards. Full court pressure by the Bulldogs. Hopping along the baseline. Ziola back to Edwards. Edwards calls out a play. Great defense by Gutierrez. Ziola.
Travel.
Got the paint.
Yes, indeed. I saw that. Ladies and gentlemen, the undergrad student government is having the Bulldog Breakfast on Monday, December 16th from 9 to 12 p.m. at the Boylan Hall Cafeteria. There's going to be fresh bagels, eggs, home fries, coffee, croissants, orange juice, and more. December 16th, three-pointer.
Pitch for 3.
I guess you heard me talk about home fries.
The first field goal of the second quarter for the Bulldogs.
Yes.
Edwards looking. Ziola.
She stepped out of bounds
As
before
Richardson
she
gets
shot.
called for stepping out of bounds.
And coming back in is number 2, Alexis Jones. Comes in for 13, Richardson. So lead back up to 12.
Let's see if the Bulldogs here can settle into offense here for the last 3 minutes.
So it's Waldvogel bringing the ball up.
Gutierrez along the right side. To Kitch in the corner this time. No good. Rebounded.
Bye-bye.
Pushed to Edwards. Throws up a layup. No good. Saved by Ziola on the offensive glass and puts it right back up and in. That's what Coach Rocco stressed. They wanted a body on Ziola in the paint at all times.
Yep. She fought for that rebound against Brooklyn.
Volvo go to Gutierrez. Gutierrez drives to the paint. Bumped. No call.
Oh, bad pass right there.
Pass picked off by Edwards. To Ziola. Jones looking back to Edwards, top of the key.
Brooklyn College in the 2-3 zone into Lattimore. Stolen.
Picked off.
Good job by Edwards getting back on defense, knocking the ball away from Daniels. Estrella comes back in for Waldvogel. 1:50 left to go in the half. Brooklyn up by 10. Inbound to Kitch.
Just looking back to Estrella, top of the key. Estrella calls out a play. Back to Kitch. Oh, sorry, back to Gutierrez. To Kitch in the paint.
We got a foul on.
A foul, I believe, on Lattimore. Oh,
Nope. Her first foul, Zayola, team second.
was first, yeah.
Non-shooting. So Cheyenne Castellano comes back in for Brianna Gutierrez. And she's going to inbound the ball. 1:41 left to go in the half. 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Estrella, right corner, brings it back up top of the key. Holds out of play. Daniels goes to the right side. Into Kitch, back to Daniel. Daniel drives.
And we got a foul call.
That's a blocking foul, I believe.
Yes. On number 1, Lattimore. That's her second. Team's third. Ooh, that's her third. Oh, you got Lattimore in foul trouble. That's big for Brooklyn College.
Daniel inbounds to wide open.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Cheyenne Castellano.
Castellano for 3. Edwards being harassed by Estrella. Top of the key. Ziola driving. Goes up. Nothing there.
And threw it away.
And throws it out of bounds.
Zayola's got to calm down. I think she was fouled on the shot attempt. No foul was called, but she got the offensive rebound. She could have just put the ball back out. Again, she had time on the shot clock, but she rushed that.
I think she saw the paint was too clogged up, so she wanted to go to the corner for the open 3. Daniel back to Estrella.
30 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Estrella. Terrific defense by Edwards. Back to Kitch. Wide open top of the key. No good.
And goes
Ziola lets it go out of bounds.
Again, another wide open shot for Brooklyn, just not knocking it down. But they have extended the lead back up to 13. 35 seconds left.
Into Edwards. Back to Ziola. Back to Edwards. They got to get it over half court. They do.
And we got a foul on Estrella. That's going to be her first.
As she extends the forearm while guarding Edwards.
But Edwards is extending the forearm as well, so they're both jostling back and forth.
Edwards, top of the key to Ziola.
Brooklyn College got it.
Brooklyn pushing. Estrella has numbers, puts it up and in.
Foul! Estrella with authority.
To put the Bulldogs back up 15 with 15.2 left in the second quarter.
I like what Estrella did. She felt the defense on her hip. She accelerated, got into the body of the defender, put the ball up, got bumped, put the ball in the basket, showing her strength and adeptness.
And you could tell by her reaction she felt that bucket was going to go in too.
Hey, she missed being on the court, and I know she's happy to be back. As she misses the free throw.
Rebounded by Jones.
Nice move by Jones.
Ball fought for.
Possession arrow, John Jay with 5.6 seconds left to go. So let's see the defense by Brooklyn to not let them get a shot off. Air ball rebounded by Daniels.
Simmons air balls the 3. As the quarter comes to an end of the first half, Brooklyn leads 37-22.
So we're at halftime. Brooklyn College extends the lead back to 15, 37-22. But it didn't look very good in the opening of that second quarter. John Jay went out to a 7-0 run, but then Brooklyn settled down, got back on the defensive intensity. And Sean, what do you think they're going into the locker room to talk about right now?
I feel like they want to go back to what they were doing in the first quarter. I feel like they want to go back to that ball movement, spraying out, looking for open threes. Because you saw in that second quarter, it took them 6.5 minutes to get their first field goal. But I feel like once they got that first field goal, they kind of got the momentum back. Were able to secure the lead, push it back up to 15. So I felt like once that went in, they were able to once again control the tempo of the game. But I felt like the Bloodhounds came out in that second quarter playing well.
They played a little more up-tempo, a little more settled on offense. But I'd like to say that Brooklyn College, the shots were there. It wasn't like the shots were contested. They were open shots. They just wasn't falling. But the mentality of a shooter is, if it's not going to fall, eventually it will. You just got to keep shooting, and that's exactly what they did. So for John Jay going into the locker room, hey, you got to close the gap, close out on those three-point shooters, get a hand in their face, and then try and get some rebound, because I think they're losing the offensive rebounding right now. We don't have the stats. Well, hopefully we'll get the stats soon, and we can see. But for Brooklyn College, just keep doing what you said they were going to do. Find an open spot, hit your, there we go, hit your shots, get the defensive intensity, and right away, look, 14 offensive rebounds to 7 for Brooklyn, 17 turnovers for John Jay to 11. Still too many turnovers for Brooklyn for Coach Campbell sent. 17 points over turnovers for Brooklyn, 12 points in the paint for John Jay, and kind of even with fast break, 3-2 for John Jay, but 11 bench points for Brooklyn, 5 for John Jay. And Sean, what is John Jay shooting for the game as opposed to Brooklyn?
John Jay for the game is shooting 9 for 26, 34%, and Brooklyn is shooting 12 of 36, 33%. But what really stands out here for Brooklyn is already 23 attempts at the three-point line.
23 attempts, and they're knocked down 9 of them, but most of them were open looks, so hopefully they get their rhythm back and start knocking those down. But I'm happy to say that their turnovers are a whole lot less than what they had last game. At the halftime, they had like 20, and they finished the game with 34. So I'm sure Coach Campbell is not happy with the turnovers, but she's happy and not happen at the frequency that they happened last game.
But it's also the 11 turnovers. It doesn't feel like 11 turnovers.
True.
But it felt like 20 turnovers last time. At the end of the game, you could feel it being 34 turnovers. This time, it feels like a much more controlled pace. Yes, you're losing the ball here and there, but the Brooklyn their pace is much better.
Yes, and I want to say that John Jay's not going away. They're going to fight. They're going to claw. They're going to scratch. Listen, you got 2 dogs in the pit. Right. Somebody's going to come out victorious. They're going to bite. They're going to scratch. They're going to claw. They're going to do what they can. Brooklyn has to stem the tide, keep their emotions down, come out, run the offense that Coach Campbell wants to run, and let the defense lead to the offense. So we're going to be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. We hope to have Coach Rocco Soletto come for an interview. But you're listening to 2024 Brooklyn College Basketball Live on YouTube.com. Pat Brown, Sean McKissick. We're going to be back in a short minute. We are back here at halftime. Brooklyn College has a 15-point lead. We're here with assistant coach Rocco Soletto. And coach, you had trouble in that second quarter getting going. They had a 7-0 run. Tell me how you stemmed the tide and what you're looking to do coming out the second half.
I mean, we were successful. Obviously, you're not going to shoot 70%.
Put the mic.
You're not going to score 70, shoot 70% from three all the time. So
Right.
we started out half from the outside. Second quarter, we missed some shots we normally make. We also took some bad shots. They started getting the ball more into the post in the lane, which hurt us some. Then we got our legs under us a little bit again. We got to move the ball in transition, which I think is a key to this game.
Okay, sure.
Coach, in that first quarter, you guys really looked to move the ball around, getting some open looks from three. They were knocking down. Is that something you want to go back to in the third quarter?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, we got shots in the second quarter, just weren't rhythm shots. You know, a lot of times they're forced. It's delayed. When we're moving the ball around, it's a much more smooth look at the basket.
You have to be pleased with the less amount of turnovers that you've had. You only have 11 than the last game, but I'm sure you don't want to give anybody the ball away. But I like the way that you guys are being aggressive on the offensive glass. You got 14 offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
You're crashing the boards very well, and you're not allowing them to get a lot of second chance shots.
Yeah, I mean, that's key. You always want to rebound. Rebound's the key to many games. For us, rebound is, of course, no second shot, but also gets us moving in transition a little bit better also. Whereas, we could push in and get some quick transition baskets.
Okay, sure.
We look at that first half. You guys did a great job of shutting down Ziola in the paint. They haven't really been able to crash the offensive glass. What do you think John Jay will come out with to be able to counter that?
I think they're going to just try to get the ball in the lane a little bit more. I mean, we were a little weaker that. We've made some adjustments at halftime for that. I think, they scored, I don't know, it was
22.
Yeah, 22, had 12 points in the paint, so that's what we don't want. We'll force them to shoot from outside. We'll live with that, but you don't want to get easy baskets under the rim.
All right, Coach, thank you very much for your
guys.
time. We appreciate it.
Coach, best of luck.
Thank you.
All right. That was Coach Rocco Soletto, and in 3 minutes, we'll be back with the second half, but I want to give you a plug. Hold on. For you Brooklyn College fans out there and students, the undergrad student government is having a Bulldog breakfast on Monday, December 16th between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. It's one less thing on your mind this final season. It's breakfast. It'll be at the Boylan Hall cafeteria, and on the menu, they have fresh bagels, eggs, home fries, coffee, croissants, orange juice, and more. So, December 16th, 9 to 12, Boylan Hall Cafeteria. Come out and support student government here at Brooklyn College. We'll be back with the second half in just a minute. We are back here at the West Quad Gymnasium for the second half of the first conference game in CUNYAC between the two dogs, the Bulldogs from Brooklyn and the Bloodhounds from John Jay. I want to give a shout out to the young ladies who are behind the score table. They are the Brooklyn College cheerleaders. Their head coach is Tony Ancona. And in January of 2025, they'll be going to Orlando, Florida, Disney World to participate in the UOCW Nationals tournament. And hopefully they'll come away in first place. Last year, they took second.
As we're ready to get the second half underway.
So it's going to be John Jay starting with the ball, Sean. So starting lineups for both teams are on the floor. Oh, nope, it's Brooklyn ball to start the second half. So Estrella, Dorsey, Gutierrez, Kitch, and Dolchin.
Dorsey inbounds to Estrella. That's to Dorsey. Dorsey looks. Takes the pass to Gutierrez. Gutierrez to Kitch. Back to Dorsey. On top of the key.
Oh, good shot, but
Rebounded
just missed.
by Edwards. Brooklyn, that possession was kind of just passing the ball along top of the key. Nowhere really to go. Drive, kick to Edwards. Good trap on Edwards as Ziola, top of the key, now drives.
Good defense by
Richardson.
Gutierrez.
Double anyone that touches the ball. Gets an open look.
Nice
knocks
shot.
it down.
Simmons.
That's a field goal for Simmons. Estrella brings up the ball for the Bulldogs. To Kitch, back to Estrella. Estrella pulls it back out. Estrella to Dorsey. Kitch for three. No good. Rebounded.
Richardson.
Edwards brings up the ball. Simmons looks. Gets it down to Ziola. Back to Lattimore. Missed shot. Rebounded by Dorsey. Estrella brings up the ball for the Bulldogs. Brooklyn passing the ball around, looking for an open look. Gutierrez drives. Kicks it out. Dolchin for three in the corner. No good.
Offensive
Rebounded.
rebound.
Estrella in the paint.
No
It's
good.
blocked. And picked up by Edwards. Edwards kicks,
Stolen.
drives. Stolen by Dorsey. Picked up by Estrella.
Brooklyn College getting into the passing lanes. No, I was getting ready to say, was definitely a foul on Ziola. I have her for her second in the first of the third quarter for John Jay.
Right, looked like she swatted the arm on the way up.
Her second foul,
Second
team's
foul.
first.
And they catch to shoot too. First one is no good.
No good. Brooklyn shot 60% from the free throw line, 6 of 10. Now they're 6 of 11.
Second free throw
Good.
is good. Brooklyn leads 38-24, 7:55 left in the third quarter. Edwards brings up the ball, pressed by Dorsey.
Stolen!
Out. Stolen by Dolchin. Brooklyn has numbers. Gutierrez drives right
Nice.
to the pin, gets the easy layup.
Unselfish play there. Dorsey saw her wide open, gave it to her.
Edwards and Ziola. Ziola loses it.
And Dorsey's like, hey, I was fouled, but Estrella said, hey, don't talk to the ref. We have the ball. Let's get back on
Right.
offense. Good leadership there by Estrella.
And it looks like Ziola went into Gutierrez, causing her to lose the ball.
So Richardson comes out and Ba comes in for the Bloodhounds.
Gutierrez to inbound. Gutierrez looking. Inbounds to Estrella, top of the key. Estrella to Kitch. Back to Estrella. Passing the ball around is Brooklyn. So Gutierrez drives and is fouled.
Foul on Ba, number 21, That's her second, team's third.
As Brooklyn will take a sideline out of bounds.
20 seconds on the shot clock.
And the
7:15.
Kitch will inbound.
Sorry.
Kitch to Dorsey. Dorsey looking back to Estrella.
Got a foul on Zayola. That's her third. And she's
Foul on Ziola as she went into Dolgen.
And she's crying to the ref. Not crying, she's complaining to the ref. I didn't see it, so I can't say whether she's justified or not. As Zayola's going to stay in the game. Lattimore comes out. That's surprising.
Gutierrez inbounds. Dorsey, left side corner, nothing there. Into Dolgen. Rebounded by Ziola. Brooklyn leads 40-24 with 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Edwards calls out of play. Good defense by Gutierrez. Out to Simmons. Back to Ziola. Ziola backing down.
Foul on Dorsey,
Fouled,
yes. She grabbed her on the arm trying to get the ball. A reaching foul. That's her third. Team's first. And now she's going to come out, and Daniels is going to come in. Mia Daniels comes in for Dorsey. Yep, Dorsey's going to sit with 3 fouls. And that's not a bad swap, Daniels for Dorsey. Daniels has that kind of energy like Dorsey has as well.
Right.
Stolen!
Stolen by Estrella. Goes up.
Good pump fake.
A 3-point play opportunity for the second time this game for Alina Estrella as Brooklyn now pushes the lead up to 18, 42-24.
Foul is on number 21, but that's her third, the team's third, and a great pump fake by Alina Estrella. Pump fake, got her up in the air, put it back up, got the body and the basket.
Heads up play to immediately shut down the pass lane top of the key and get the easy run to the basket. Free throw is up. And in.
Good.
43-24 for Brooklyn. Edwards brings up the ball. Great pressure by Gutierrez all night.
Yes.
Doubled. Passes it to Simmons. Drives it. Kick. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Dolgen. Out to Estrella. Estrella brings it out to Dolgen. Corner. Gutierrez along the baseline.
God, she got smashed down the baseline. Is that Ziola again? That's her third. And timeout called by John Jay. 6:18 left to go. Brooklyn up 19. And Sean, the first 5 minutes of the third quarter is always telling. Brooklyn College came out on fire, both on offense and defense.
Absolutely. They're coming out here with the purpose. And you now have 3 fouls on Lattimore, 3 fouls on Ziola. That's going to be key here for John Jay as they try to dig out of this.
3 fouls on Ba as well.
Yeah, as you try to dig out of this 19-point hole. It looks like Brooklyn came out here and they're just looking to play to their tempo. Once again, like you saw in that first quarter, John Jay on offense kind of looks lost once again. There's no real set that they're running here.
Yeah, and listen, let's talk a little bit about it. John Jay wants to set an example for the rest of the conference. Hey, we can compete against Brooklyn. They've won the championship 4 years in a row. We got to put our foot down and say, hey, we can compete. But right now, they're a little helter-skelter. Coach Linda Day exhorting her team from the sideline. Gutierrez to shoot 2.
First one is up and in. Brooklyn perfect from the line to start the half. Here we go.
And they stay perfect.
Full court press by the Bulldogs. Picked off by Daniels. Out to Estrella. Estrella, Gutierrez.
In the corner.
Dolgen in the corner.
Oh.
No.
Over the back by Daniels.
Over the back by Daniels, yep.
That's going
trying to go over
first.
Simmons.
Yeah, first foul, team second. You can't go over the back, over the shoulder.
Simmons inbounds to Edwards.
Brooklyn College got turnovers on this. And almost another one. And there it
Picked up
is.
by Estrella. Estrella pushing. Estrella loses it to Edwards.
Good job by Ziola coming behind Estrella and knocking it away.
Ziola drives. No good. Rebounded by Dolgen. Gets it out to Kitch. Up to Lena.
Oh,
Lena gets pushed
fouled
from behind.
by number 23. That's Minnick. And that's Minnick's third. So 3 players on John Jay have 3 fouls. And now coming in the game is Kimmy and Jones as Ba and Minnick come out.
And Brooklyn here for the last 5.5
And Ziola.
minutes are in the bonus. So they have free throws the rest of the way.
Rest of the way as Aaliyah Rafat comes in for Mary Dolgen and Cheyenne Castellano comes in. Who sat down? Gutierrez sat down.
First free throw by Estrella is up. And in. Brooklyn leads 46-24 with 5:33 left here in the third quarter. Second is up and good.
Good.
47-24 Brooklyn.
So Brooklyn extending the lead
Full court
and
press here by the Bulldogs.
doing a great job of pressuring John Jay, not letting him get comfortable at all on offense.
Oh, reset by Edwards.
Brooklyn just swarms the ball wherever it goes.
Collapsing any side that the ball goes to of the court.
Oh, good hands by Aaliyah Rafat, deflecting the pass into the paint.
As Simmons will inbound for the Bull. For
5
the Bloodhounds.
seconds on the shot clock, Sean.
5 seconds on the shot clock. They go put up something quick. Throws it in. Edwards has to shoot it. Out to Simmons, no good.
Foul
Rebounded.
by Kitch on the rebound. Kitch, her third foul. So the first Brooklyn College Bulldog with a foul trouble is Anna Kitch, and she's going to have to come out. And Danae McMullen's going to come in for her. So Dorsey and Kitch have 3 fouls apiece. But the good thing for Brooklyn is they're not in foul trouble as far as team fouls. John Jay is. So any foul John Jay commits, Brooklyn College goes to the free throw
Automatic
line.
free throws, yeah. Ball inbounded by Simmons to Edwards. Edwards drives, floater. No good. Ball fought for.
Jump ball, possession arrow, Bloodhounds. Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, immediately following this game, it'll be the second half of the doubleheader. The men Bulldogs will be going after the John Jay Bloodhounds. 7:15 is the time slated.
Edwards shoots for 3. It's good.
Banker!
Off the bank, it's good. Cut the lead to 20 as Estrella brings the ball up here for the Bulldogs. Curls the pass. Thing there.
Rebounded by Kimmy.
Hit me back to Edwards.
Edwards has done a better job this year of shooting the ball. She's averaging 11.7 points a game.
So Edwards in the left corner. Gets fouled this time.
No. It's a foul, loose ball foul against John Jay. Against number 21, I believe.
I thought they had called the shooting foul since the whistle was once she put up the shot.
Yeah, but he blew the whistle and pointed down the court. So that was loose ball foul. So now that is McMullen going to the line to shoot 2. As free throws will be coming for the rest of the quarter for Brooklyn College.
4:16 here left in the third. Brooklyn leading 47-27.
Big win by the men Bulldogs on Wednesday at the Old Westbury Gymnasium, 79-64. Even their record at 3-3.
First one is up.
No
Rattles
good.
out.
I'm sorry, the men are
3 and 5.
3 and 5.
3 and
Sorry.
5. Second one is up by McMullen, and it's good.
So
Splits the free
McMullen's
throws.
first points.
Lead is 21. Jones had the pass nearly picked off.
Good job by number 13. That was Richardson.
Estrella pulls it back out. Daniel open for three. Nothing there. Rebounded by Edwards. Edwards drives. Three no good by Ziola. Rebounded by Daniel.
.330 left to go in the third. All
No
right,
good.
Brooklyn rushing their shots now.
Yeah.
There's no need. You got a big lead. Take your time.
You're up 19. There's no reason to rush.
Yeah. You're taking a shot with 25 seconds left on the shot clock.
Jones drives looking for Ziola.
Stolen, and Estrella comes away with it.
Terrific job by the Bulldogs.
Oh,
Saving the ball.
oh,
Picked off
the
by
ball.
Edwards. Saved by Daniel. Jump ball is the call.
Did you see that opportune deflection by Estrella between the legs of Edwards to get it to Daniels?
It kind of seemed like Daniels just dumped it off right into Alita's hands.
It looked like it. So coming back in is 23 Anna Kitch and number 20 Audrey Waldvogel, 5'4" freshman from Queens Metro High School in Glendale, New York.
Daniel inbounds.
Gets it to Rafat.
Foul.
Oh, it kicks off. Oh, it kicked off of Daniels, then it kicked off of Zayola, and now Brooklyn keeps possession.
With 19 left on the shot clock. Daniel inbounds to Kitch.
Waldvogel.
Vogel for three.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Perfect look as all the defensive attention was in the paint. Good pressure by Daniel as Edwards throws it out of bounds.
Again, the pressure by Brooklyn College discombobulating the Bloodhounds. They have taken the scent out of the nose of those dogs.
Brooklyn up 51-29 with 2:38 remaining as Vogel brings up the ball for the Bulldogs. Kitch looking at Daniel. Daniel looks to drive.
Nice ball movement.
McMullen drives.
Fighting.
Shot.
Out of bounds off of Zayola. Brooklyn College fighting for every loose ball. You gotta love it. And wholesale changes now as Ba, Lattimore, and Simmons come in for the Bloodhounds. So Brooklyn inbound.
Vogel inbounds.
Oh, Waldvogel got it. It was deflected by Zayola, but it hit Waldvogel as she was still out of bounds. Turnover, Bloodhound ball. That was another issue that Brooklyn College had their last game, getting the ball inbounded.
All right, yeah. Edwards brings it up. Full court press once again by Daniel. Along the baseline. Once again, a turnover for the Bloodhounds.
A good job by Brooklyn using the out-of-bound line as a defender, forcing her, and she just kept dribbling the ball out of bounds.
Minnick was not able to control that dribble.
Nope.
Vogel brings it up for the Bulldogs.
2:05 left to go in the third.
Out to Daniel. Daniel to Kitch. Inside pass, McMullen. Rafat for three in the right corner. No good, a little too much on it.
And out of bounds off of Brooklyn. John J. Ball with 1:52 left to go in the quarter. And Mary Dojan is going to come in for McMullen. Mary Dojan has 9 points and 4 rebounds.
Inbounds to Edwards. He drives back to Edwards. Brooklyn doing a good job defensively here.
And
Pass nearly picked off. Controlled by the Bloodhounds. Open jumper in the corner. Rattles out. Rebound fought for. Saved by the Bloodhounds. Ziola drives. Rebound fought for again.
oh, good
Ziola
job
gets
by
it.
Zayola.
as Lattimore gets the open look in the paint for 2. Cut the lead once again to 20.
Good job by Ziola battling for offensive rebounds. Got 2 of them.
Daniel left alone in the corner, knocks it down.
Oh, Daniel said, I spy for 3.
Push the lead back up to 23, 54-31 for the Bulldogs. Daniel's full court press in this quarter has been terrific, Pat.
Yes, it has been. The whole Brooklyn College team on the pressure has gotten like 5 or 6 turnovers. Lattimore.
Lattimore face up in the paint, rattles up, no good.
Rafat with the rebound.
Vogel looking to push.
15-second differential, game clock to shot clock.
To Kitch. Kitch to Rafat, top of the key to Daniel in the right corner. Ball into Rafat in the paint. Rafat gets the open look off the window.
Nice assist there by Daniels. 20 seconds
Edwards
left.
Pressured. No good. Ziola, no good.
Rebound by Kitch. And we got traveling on Wallvogel. Good pressure there by Ba and Ziola to double. So shot clock is off. 13.9 seconds left to go. Brooklyn up 56-31.
Sidmans to inbounds for the Bloodhounds.
Inbound to Lattimore. Blocked from behind by Kitch.
Brooklyn has time. Kitch puts it up and throws the
She
foul.
hit her head on the wall. Ooh, I hope she's all right. Foul was called on John Jay.
7.3 remaining in the third quarter.
And Edwards comes out. Nope, Edwards stays in. And Lattimore comes out. And Kitch going to the line to shoot 1. No, I'm sorry, 2.
2.
My bad.
First one for Kitch is
Good.
up and in. Pushes the lead to 26 with 7.3 remaining in the third quarter. Second free throw is
Good.
up and in as well. 58-31. Sidman's looking to push for the Bloodhounds. Pass almost nearly picked off. Ball has to push, nothing there. A 27-point lead, Pat, heading into the fourth quarter. The Bulldogs have to be feeling good about that.
Oh, they feel absolutely outstanding. They extended a 7-point lead to 27, and you can't ask for anything else. Exactly what Coach Sedetto said we want to do, come out, reestablish our shots, play hard on defense, and they got the turnovers going their way all night long. So we'll be back with the start of the fourth quarter. We're going to go get the stats and be back.
He's getting the stats downstairs.
He's getting what?
The stats.
Oh.
That was an excellent third.
Yeah, they came out defensively.
Yeah. The ball pressure was great.
All right, to start the fourth quarter is John Jay with the ball. They are down 58-31, and it's going to be Simmons to inbound the ball, gets it over to Edwards. Edwards into the paint, down low. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Dorsey. Dorsey over to Estrella, to Gutierrez. Gutierrez cut off. Swings it over to Dorsey. He got control. Swings it back to Gutierrez. Puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Dorsey. Blocked by Edwards. Gutierrez a little bit out of control on that drive. Into quarter Ziola. Into the paint, puts it up. Good job by Ziola getting into the paint.
We've seen that multiple times with Ziola, that the second half, driving right to the paint.
Yes, indeed. We got Mr. Alex Lang hovering over there, checking out the view from the top. So Dorsey, top of the key, 15 on the shot clock. Down to Dojin, puts it up, but she traveled before she shot.
Whistle blown before the floater went in.
Yeah. She never put the ball down, took the 2 short steps. That's travel all the time. She went to the junction and took the 5. So Bob brings it over and gets it to Zola, double team, off of her leg, Brooklyn College basketball. And Sean, 26 turnovers. That's a 27 turnover for John Jay. Only 14 for Brooklyn. So they had 11 in the first half, only 3 in that third quarter. So it is Estrella bringing the ball up with Kitch, Dojin, Gutierrez, and Dorsey. Oh, Mary said, Estrella, I was trying to give you the give and go, and they're communicating and said, okay, we'll get it back next time. Edwards gets over to Simmons, back to Edwards. Edwards swings into the corner. Ziola into the paint. Over to Simmons, wide open 12-footer, no good. Rebounded by Anna Kitch. Kitch brings it up, gets it over to Estrella. Estrella, top of the key, into the paint. Gutierrez traveled, and now the travel bugaboo is starting to bite the Bulldogs in the butt.
Second travel for the Bulldogs.
Timeout called by Brooklyn. Coach Campbell not happy with that possession and those turnovers. 8:23 left to go in the game. Brooklyn up 58-33. And Sean, we're going to have the call of the men Bulldogs against the John Jay Bloodhounds. And the men coming off of a great win against Old Westbury on Wednesday. They were down early in the first half. They were down by 7 in the second half early, but then they went on a big run, 12-5, and then Malik Dale got going. Stephon McGill got going, so we're looking to see them continue that, but it's a tall task against the men Bloodhounds. They come in at 6-3.
Yeah, that game's gonna be very, very interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how the Bulldogs are gonna want to attack the defense by the Bloodhounds. That Bloodhounds team is very impressive.
Yes, they are. They have 7 returners from last year, and one of their leading scorers is back. So the timeout is over.
Let's see if the Bulldogs here can close out this win.
Well, if they don't close out the win, Coach Campbell's going to blow a gasket.
Yeah.
You blow a 20-point lead in the fourth quarter in 8 minutes, she will definitely not be happy. I don't think we'll be happy either, or the fans. So Edwards is going to bring the ball up. Brooklyn in a 2-3 defense. Simmons into the paint. Euro step, packs it out to Ba. Ba traveled.
Driving to the basket.
Ting, ting. She
Saw
loaded
that
up her
before
Metro
with
card.
Brianna.
Dorsey inbounds the ball to Estrella. Estrella into Kitch. Kitch turnaround jumper, no good.
Yeah.
Rebound Zola. Again, Brooklyn taking early shots in the shot clock. Wind the clock down. Use it to your advantage. Brooklyn hounding. Stolen by Gutierrez. Gets it over to Estrella. And Estrella is fouled. Gutierrez was fouled in the back by Edwards. And guess what? If that is Edwards, that's her 4th. So he has one more foul, and she'll be DQ'd. So Estrella now is going to bring the ball up. Gutierrez looking. Brooklyn cutting to the basket. Gutierrez turns up and airballed it. It was a good shot, but you got to put some more oomph on that shot. As coming in the game for Edwards is number 2, Alexis Jones. And coming in for Brooklyn, if they're going to let it, yep, they do. It's going to be number 31, Cheyenne Castellano for Gutierrez. Castellano hit 2 big three-pointers in that third quarter for her 6 points.
Let's see if John Jay could get any sort of momentum here in the next few minutes.
Got a foul on Castellano, reaching foul, her first, team's first. That's the bane of pressure defense. You get your hands flowing, and then you get the tendency to reach in when you shouldn't. Down low to Ziola, kick ball, reset the shot clock to 20 seconds, and John Jay will inbound.
And with all that ball pressure, sometimes you reach in accidentally. You don't intend to because you're doing so much, and it's like a spur of the moment.
Your hands move faster than your feet sometimes.
Right, yep.
So inbounded, knocked away, but recovered by Simmons over to Ziola. Ziola backs it down, puts it up, blocked by Dojin. Great job by Mary Dojin. Said, Ziola, you back me down, but you won't get the shot over me. Simmons inbound. Gets it into Ziola. Ziola drives. Swings it over to Ziola. It went from Ziola to Kimmy to Ziola, back to Ba. 5 on the shot clock, knocked away by Dorsey, but now only 3 seconds left to go on the shot clock. It's got to be a little demoralizing, Sean, to have a defense hound you like the Brooklyn College Bulldogs do.
Right, you have no other options around you. When they come so quick, shot up, no good.
Rebounded by 23, Missick. Swings it over to Jones. Jones has 2 3-pointers. Back to Ba. Ba down low to Ziola. Ziola turned it. Swings it back over to Ba. And traveled by Missick.
Once again, defense rotating wherever the ball goes.
And Aaliyah Rafat comes in for Mary Dojin. Aaliyah Rafat, the senior from San Martin, California. She's also the 3-sport player here at Brooklyn College, volleyball and softball. She has 1,000 kills in volleyball and 987 digs. Castellano, top of the key to Dorsey. Puts it up. Oh, slick move by Dior Dorsey to put the ball in the basket. And we have a foul here on the floor. Let's see who that's on. That's Aaliyah Rafat's first foul, the team's second. And now Richardson checks in for John Jay. Missick to inbound. Gets it in to Jones. Jones hounded. Top of the key, over to deflected, and Kitch has it deflected by Aaliyah Rafat. Aaliyah with active hands, that volleyball. Estrella over to Kitch. Kitch to Estrella. Back to Cheyenne. Oh, Castellano. She should have took the 3 right there because she was wide open. But she was being unselfish. She saw a player in the paint, but the player thought she was going to shoot it and crashed the boards.
Bloodhounds here the last few minutes have just really been running up and down. Not much going on.
Yeah, nothing positive going for them as well. Jones again. Lattimore. Ziola. They're moving the ball around, but there's no space that Brooklyn is giving. And we got a foul on Rafat on Lattimore. She put her hand in the back, and you can't do that.
It's passes all just around the top of the key. No one driving. You just dump it off into the paint.
Yeah, nobody's cutting to the basket.
Right.
Nobody's setting a screen. No back screens. They're just stagnant, moving the ball around. And Brooklyn College goes, well, you want to do that? Okay. We'll just keep going back and forth with you. So 5:40 left to go in the game. Brooklyn up 60-33. And ladies and gentlemen, again, the undergraduate student government is having the Bulldog Breakfast Monday, December 16th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Boylan Hall Cafeteria. It's one less thing your mind has to be focused on during the finals. It's breakfast. Again, Monday, December 16th, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., Boylan Hall Cafeteria, the undergrad student government's Bulldog Breakfast. And ladies and gentlemen, behind the scores table is the Brooklyn College cheerleaders, head coach Tony Ancona, assistant coach Jesse Ancona, and they're going to the UCW Nationals in Orlando, Florida, Disney World in January of 2025. Good luck. They took second place in January of 2024. Zayola to inbound for John Jay. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound to Lattimore. Knocked out of her hands, and we got a jump ball. And guess what? Possession arrow goes to Brooklyn. Lattimore got it. It was knocked out of her hands by Rafat. She got it back, but they grabbed the ball, and it's a jump ball. So tell me, Sean, if you're Brooklyn for these last 5 minutes, what are you working on?
You're working on seeing what you can get from, try to get something from a little bit of everybody. Pass that ball around. The Kitch's three is no good.
And goes over the backboard. If you're Coach Campbell and you're looking at the effort, what are some negatives that you're looking at? Because you know, positive, you're up by 27.
Right, and the positives, like we talked about, crashing the board, being able to migrate well defensively. But in terms of negatives from this game, I feel like sometimes it has to be rushing the initial pass on offense, as we saw them pick a couple of boneheaded turnovers here early in this half. So maybe finding other ways to close those down. But other than that, Brooklyn has played really well.
Estrella shot was short, rebounded by Edwards. It'll be nice to hear what she has to say after the game. Edwards, top of the key now. Zayola, down low to Lattimore, puts it up, no good, but he got an own rebound, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Dorsey. So 2 offensive rebounds by Lattimore, gets no points. Strong rebound by Dorsey. Dorsey now on the wing, down low to Kitch in the block. Back to Dorsey in the paint. Swings it back over to Rafat. Top of the key to Cheyenne. No good. And offensive rebound tipped by Dorsey to Estrella. Estrella back to Dorsey. Dorsey into the paint. Puts up the shot and knocks it down. That's only 4 points in 7 minutes for Brooklyn College. And no points. Only 2 points for John Jay. So a very low-scoring fourth quarter. 3:40 left to go in the game.
John Jay has been on 33 for the last 5 minutes.
But
he's up and good. There we go.
You said it. Essence Richardson knocks down the 3 for a three-pointer. So they've outscored Brooklyn 5-4 in the fourth. Kitch now, top of the key, using some clock. Castellano now, she's going to take the open 3. No good. Rebound by Zayola. Edwards brings the ball up. Down low, Lattimore. Over to Jones. Jones shoots an open 3. No good. Rebounded by Estrella. Estrella keeps the dribble. Into the paint. Puts it up. Oh, no good. Estrella, this is her first game back. She's getting that rust off. So Zayola got the rebound. And now wholesale changes as all 5 Bulldogs come out the game. Now coming in will be McMullen. It will be Sandra Diaz. It will be Victoria Katzian. And it will be Amia Daniel.
Campbell empties the bench here with 3 minutes left. Give everyone a chance to play.
So Edwards brings the ball up. Swings it over to Jones. Jones into the paint to Lattimore by Edwards. Shoots the 3. No good. Offensive rebound by 44 Kimmy, but rebounded by 25 Katzian.
If you're the Bloodhounds, you struggle to open the season. You once again lose to your arch rival in CUNYAC. What's the takeaway going forward for the rest of the season here if you're the Bloodhounds?
You got work to do. You have work to do. You're measuring up yourself against the preseason favorite to win the championship. You've been in the championship 3 years in a row. You lost to this team 3 years in a row. You didn't have your best game today. Brooklyn College asserted themselves. So you know you got work to do. Diaz over to Daniels. Daniels with 10 on the shot clock. Over to Katzian. McMullen, 7 on the shot clock. Top of the key to Diaz. Puts up the shot. No roll. And rebounded by Jones. Jones, top of the key, pulls back out. Over to Simmons. Simmons going to take the 3. and no good. Rebounded by Daniels.
Diaz
Over
pushes.
to Kansian, and Kansian knocks down the 2. It was a 2 for Kansian.
Called the 2 on the floor.
Yes.
28-point game.
So 1:40 left to go in the game. Kimmy back to Jones. Lattimore puts up the shot and no good. Rebounded by 44 Kimmy, but she's fouled on the shot attempt after she got the offensive rebound. So 2 free throws coming for Morgan Kimmy, 5'10" freshman forward from Windsor Charter Academy in Windsor, Colorado. Puts up the first free throw, no good. And the free throw is good by Kimmy. So, a minute and a half left to go. Into Diaz, over to McMullen. McMullen shoots the 3, no good. Rebounded by Richardson. Missick down low, great pass, but the shot was missed. Rebounded by Khalifa. And timeout called. And oh no, they said redo the shot clock, but she did call timeout. Nope. So coming in the game is number 14. That is Juliana Elkins, 5'9" sophomore from Delaney High School in Cockeysville, Maryland.
As ball here inbound, it's Diaz.
Diaz going to bring it up. 1 minute left to go in the game. That is number 11, Sierra Kern with the ball. Elkins down low to Kazian. Kazian for 3, no good. Offensive rebound by Kern, and she puts it in. Her first basket of the season. Missick shoots, no good. Offensive rebound by Jones. Jones puts it up,
Floater.
no good. Offensive rebound by Kimmy, blocked and ripped away by Kern. But it's a jump ball, possession arrow, John Jay, but I like the spunk by the freshman.
Coming off the bench, first
Cold.
this season, looking to make an impact.
Yes, indeed. So 32.7 seconds left to go. Brooklyn College will go to 4-3 on the season, 1-0 in the conference. Simmons, 14 on the shot clock. Back to Richardson. Jones, and back to Richardson. 5 on the shot clock. Into Jones. Jones blocked, but goes out of bounds off of Brooklyn. But would that be a shot clock violation? Let's see. Maybe. Nope.
No. Possession
arrow will stay to John Jay with 14.1 seconds left to go in the game. They will have it. Oh, now we're having a conversation by the officials. Shot clock violation.
Yep.
So Brooklyn will have it, and they should just dribble the ball out and end the game 14.1 seconds. Inbound to Diaz. Diaz double team, gets it over to, Katsian, turnover, 9.9 seconds. So they didn't have to speed, just walk the ball up. They're going to double team, so take your time. So 8 seconds left to go. Clock is not running, so they're going to inbound it again. So John Jay will inbound it again, and then the clock should start. You would hope.
With 9.9 here left, down 29.
I think they just want to get out of here right now.
Yeah, I think they just let this ball dribble out.
No, I think they're going to take a shot. They're definitely going to take a shot if they can get a shot. So it's going to be Jones inbound with 6.9 seconds left to go. Inbound to Missick. Gets it over to Jones. In the corner. Jones shoots a three. No good, and that's the end of the game. The final score, Brooklyn College 66, John Jay 37. And Sean, a great job there by Brooklyn. And we are here at the end of the game, Sean, and it's a big, big win for Brooklyn College Bulldogs women, 66-37. They keep their winning streak alive against John Jay. I didn't want to say this during the broadcast. Brooklyn College has not lost to John Jay in 31 times.
Wow.
31 times.
That's honestly incredible. And to know that you still have this level of dominance over that team is also impressive given some of the wholesale changes that Brooklyn has seen roster-wise compared to last previous championship teams. And Brooklyn is still at this level that they are able to compete.
Yeah, and you got to give credit to Coach Alex Lang and his coaching staff before Coach Megan took over, recruiting, getting the right players to fit the system, and to continue this level of play. 4 times they're the defending champions, and against the 3-time runner-ups against John Jay, a good message to send to John Jay saying, hey, we're still at the top of the mountain. You still got to climb over us, but guess what? We have work to do as well. We have some things we got to clean up. I'm sure Coach Campbell is going to tell us that when she comes up, we interview her. But a good, solid win for the Brooklyn College women's basketball team.
Right, and compared night and day performance compared to Monday night.
Yes,
Pat, much more in control, much more of a balanced game here for the Bulldogs. Really seem that other than sometimes in the second and third quarter, the Bloodhounds really not able to control any sort of offense. We saw in that fourth quarter there was a large stretch there where the Bloodhounds did not even put up a point on the board. So Brooklyn able, even if the shots weren't falling, which you saw for large stretches of this game, able to control the tempo and ride it out here.
Yeah, and I got to say, like you said, even when the shots weren't falling, Brooklyn was still being aggressive. They were still crashing the boards. They were still causing turnovers. I got to believe that they might have more turnovers this game than they did. And we got the players coming, so we're going to turn the camera around. We got the stats. Here you go, Sean. And let's get the microphone for these young ladies. And we're going to have Aaliyah Estrella.
This is new.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So, first of all, welcome back.
Thank you.
How would it feel being back on the court, getting some rust out, and being with your teammates?
It felt amazing. I was jittery all week when I found out that I was coming back this day. So it just felt amazing to play with my teammates. They've been doing a great job since I was out, so I was just ready to go out there with them on the floor.
It looked to me like you were just getting back into your rhythm again. You know, some of your shots were a little short, but I'm sure that as you get going and get back into the flow, those shots will start falling. I thought your court dominance as far as leadership was welcomed back by your teammates. Tell me a little bit about that.
As a point guard of the team, I know that's my responsibility, and my teammates look up to me for that. So I knew coming back that if no shot goes in, if I turn over the ball, that's one thing I could contribute to my team. So I made sure I got that done today.
Sean?
Going into that second quarter, there was a large stretch there where where the shots weren't falling. What allowed you guys, regardless of that, still be able to control the tempo of the game?
Just knowing that we need to string along good possessions, our little touch, keeping our head in the game and focus, and just knowing that defense and rebounding we're going to put us back in the game, keep us in the game, and our shots will eventually fall.
Now, the last time you faced this team, you were the MVP of the championship game. It's your first game back. What do you think it tells the rest of the CUNYAC conference about Brooklyn College and their possessions going forward in the season?
It just lets us know that we're here. We're not going nowhere. We have a new team. We're bigger and better than ever. So know that we're here and we're here to stay. We're protecting our title, our legacy, and all that.
All right, thank you, Aaliyah. And we're going to pass the mic over to Mary Dojan.
Mary.
Mary.
Hey,
How
hi.
you doing,
Hi.
Mary?
Good,
First
how
of
are you?
all, congratulations on a big conference win.
Thank you.
Now, tell me about playing this team. You had a long winning streak against them. You beat them 3 times in the championship game, and this is the first game in the conference at home. What does it mean to you and your teammates to get the first conference win?
I mean, we talked about it a lot since way before, since early on this season, how important this win would be to set the tone for the season for us in CUNYAC play, because we know that this is one of our biggest competitors, as it has been for the past 3 years that I've been here. So we knew that winning this game by a lot would set the tone for the rest of the season.
I thought you set the tone right away, knocking down your first 3-point shots, and they weren't falling in that second quarter, second half, but you kept shooting. And tell me about how your teammates feel about as you continue to progress in shooting 3-pointers.
I mean, I feel like my whole team, our team, we have a great 3-point shooting team, and I feel like anyone you give it to will pull the 3. And I feel like anyone, I would have trusted that they're making it, and that's how they feel about me. I'm sure that if I miss a shot, they'll tell me to take another one to make it. So I feel like my 3-point shooting has been, on and off sometimes, but I think it was all right.
Okay, Sean?
In that first quarter, we saw you guys pass out the ball a lot, look for the open shooter, especially with the 3-point ball. Is that something you guys want to do going forward, especially now that you're building up momentum?
Yeah, we prioritize swinging the ball, especially in practices. We swing it a lot, and because we know that shifts the defense. So the more we swing it, the more you find even if you have a good pass, if you swing it one more, you're getting a better pass. So that's what we prioritize, is passing a lot and moving the defense.
Okay, thank you, Mary,
Thank you
for
so much.
Thank you, Mary. Appreciate
being
it.
here.
Thank you.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bring in your, hold on, we're going to let people, let them come by. Are they going by or not? No, they're not. All right, so we're going to bring in Coach Megan Campbell. All right, Coach Megan Campbell, first of all, congratulations on your first conference win.
Thank you.
We were talking before the end of the game. What were some of the negative things that you would take away from this game? It's a big win. Obviously, it's a conference win, but I'm sure 20 turnovers you're not happy with and some sloppy play.
Yeah, definitely some sloppy play. I think we could be much better offensively. I think a lot of times we were taking kind of the first open look that came. We talked about it. I don't think we did a great job of executing it, though. I think we need to move the ball around a little bit more, make the defense work a little, and I think we'll get a lot easier shots. We have a lot of offensive stuff in place to get us easy shots, so we just got to trust in our system right now. So that's one of the takeaways that's coming from that.
In that second quarter, when you guys weren't scoring, what did you like that the team was still able to provide? Able to move the ball around still, especially on defense. You guys kind of rotated that defense to whoever had the ball, immediately shading the double. Is that something that you like and want to use going forward?
Defensively?
Yeah.
Yeah, defensively, I don't want to give away any of our secrets.
Don't
Applying pressure for sure. We're definitely looking to apply pressure, force turnovers. I think we did a good job of that today.
Yeah, you got 33 turnovers you forced.
So very good job doing that. So proud of them on that aspect.
Going further in the season, you got a couple more home games, but tell me about the games in California that you guys are going to. You haven't been there in a couple of years. You're going to face some high-quality teams out there. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, we're excited. I think they've earned this trip. We're just excited to face tough competition out there. It's going to be a challenge, but I believe we'll rise to the occasion. So we're excited for it and for some warm weather.
Get away from this coldness, right?
It's been
You got another question, Sean? Or we good?
Just based on this game, how you guys were able to control John Jay, what they were able to do offensively. It felt like John Jay was never able to get into any offensive set. Was that something that you wanted to focus on or kind of just see what they were doing?
Yeah, we definitely want to, like I said, apply a lot of pressure. We press them a majority of the game. Look to slow them down a little. They're they're a tough team. They're a quick team. You got to respect them every time they step on the floor. So, we just look to slow them down a little bit. And I think it worked to our advantage. So.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach.
Thank
Congratulations
you,
on the first conference
Thank
win.
you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right. So that was Coach Megan Campbell and Sean. Just looking at the stats, John Jay shot 15 of 62 for 24.2% from the field, 4 of 18 for 22.2% from three-point lanes. They only took 5 free throws. And for Brooklyn, they shot 21 of 68 for 30.9%, but 11 of 36 from three-point line, 30.6. And they did a better job of knocking down their free throws, 13 for 21, 61.9, 28 points off of turnovers. They lost the points in the paint, 18 to 16, but 12 second chance points, 10 fast break points, and the bench outscored John Jay 24 to 6.
That bench was a big time. We talked about Amaya Daniel being a big spark, continuing to do so. It just felt like, other than the starting lineup, John Jay really had no spark tonight, and Brooklyn definitely did. And that's what I felt like helped them kind of blow this game wide open there in the third quarter.
It looked kind of shaky to start that third quarter. Then they got a little rolling, but in that fourth quarter, they just blew the doors open. They hounded the ball. They got the turnovers. They made some easy baskets. Like Coach said, they're taking some shots a little too early in the shot clock.
Right.
You want to slow it down, especially when you have a big lead. There's no need for you to rush those shots. Take your time, work your offense, get a good shot. But overall, a big, high-quality win for the Brooklyn College Bulldogs.
Definitely a big win. I feel like this is definitely the biggest win of the season. This is definitely the most impressive win of the season. And you look to build on this, limit the turnovers. The foul shooting, once again, was an issue tonight, but in a big win like this, it doesn't really get marginalized. But moving forward, I think this gives Brooklyn a lot of momentum, especially heading into that California trip.
Yes, they do. So the final score, Brooklyn 66, John Jay 37. In 24 minutes, we're going to have the second half of the doubleheader. The men Bulldogs will be against the men Bloodhounds. You're listening to 2024 Brooklyn College Bulldog Basketball live on YouTube.com. Your home for everything Brooklyn. Pat Brown, Sean Markusic.
There you
Got
go.
tongue-tied right there. But Sean Markusic will have the call in 20 minutes. We'll be back. We are back for the second half of the doubleheader between the Brooklyn College Bulldogs and the John Jay Bloodhounds. And Sean, women came away with a big win, 66-37. Now can the men follow up behind that? We talked to assistant coach Wiswer. He said, listen, we coming off a great win on Wednesday. We had a second half surge. We played good defense, led to our offense. We want to continue that going into this game. Not stiff for competition. We want to bring the energy, want to bring the intensity. That's what he said he wanted to do.
And they could turn this game into a blur real quick for Brooklyn.
All right, I think we just got your volume fixed out. I hear you now, my earphones. So they're led by Jameer Miller with 17 points a game, Sil Granada with 15 points a game, and Keyshawn Miller with 13 points a game for John Jay. The head coach is Ryan Highland in his 10th year. They come in at 6-3. Brooklyn College coming at 3-5. Brooklyn just defeated Westbury 79-68. And Coach Baptiste is looking to get Malik Dale involved. He's leading the team with 16 points, and Stephon McGill coming in with 11 with energy and vitality.
And to be interesting, Armour out today for Brooklyn.
Again,
so
yes.
So Barlow's going to have to man a lot of that center here. I'm going to look for him to really set the tone here defensively for the Bulldogs.
All right, we're going to turn the camera around and get ready to start the second half. So, Sean, give us the starting lineups for the John Jay Bloodhounds.
The starters for John Jay is Keyshawn Miller, junior wing, 6'3", from Yonkers, New York. Number 5, T.J. Chisman, guard, 5'8", 160 from Bronx, New York. Number 12, Jordan Evelyn, 6'2", from Hempstead, New York. Number 15, Omar Calderon, 6'5", 200 from Marlboro, New Jersey. And number 55, Rasher Frias, forwards, 6'7", from Queens, New York. And the head coach is Ryan Holland in his 10th season.
And now the starting lineups for your Brooklyn College Bulldogs. At the guard is a 5'11" senior from Unity Prep High School in Brooklyn, number 3, Malik Dale. At the other guard, you got the 6'3 senior from Mountain Lakes High School in Mountain Lakes, New Jersey, number 11, David McFadden. You have the other guard, the 6'3 senior from Trinity Catholic High School in the Bronx, number 2, Steph McGill. At the 4 position, it's the 6'2 senior from Valley Stream North High School in Valley Stream, New York, number 20, Sir Strasbull. And at the 5, you got the 6'7 senior from Huntington High School in Huntington, West Virginia, number 34, Makai Barlow. Head coach, Jeff Jean Baptiste in the 6th season. Assistant head coach, Albert Barbosa, Jose Rivera, and Josh Wiswer. Brooklyn College be in their white jerseys with the burgundy numbers. John Jay in their blue jerseys with the white numbers and the silver trim. And Sean Mukasik, you're going to have the call in the first half. What are you expecting to see from this dogfight?
I'm expecting a back-and-forth matchup, a chess match of shorts. I see one team attacking early, and then I see counters back and forth all game. I think this will be a close one. It'll be telling to see which one is able to really pull away first.
All right. So we're getting ready to do the jumper. They're not going to do the playing of the national anthem because they did that before the start of the start of the doubleheader. And the officials, Anthony Carnasio, Sean Morgan, and Will Mensah. Sean, we're getting ready for the tip of this conference game of the men division. And they're playing Who Let the Dogs Out? Well, they're both dogs. They're both out. Brooklyn will be going from left to right. John Jay going from right to left. Before we start the game, ladies and gentlemen, the undergrad student government is having a Bulldog breakfast on Monday, December 16th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Boylan Hall Cafeteria. One less thing on your mind this final season, it's breakfast. December 16th, it's a Monday, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Bulldog breakfast sponsored by the undergraduate student government. Check it out. You got eggs, home fries, coffee, fresh bagels, fruit, and more. Sean, we're ready for the tip. It's 55-34 at the middle of the court.
Frias for John Jay and Barlow for the Bulldogs getting ready to jump ball here. Barlow wins the tip. McFadden recovers. Full court press by John Jay.
That is TJ Chisholm.
Out to Dale. Dale immediately doubled. Out to Thraisball. Back to Dale. This time just missed the paint. Floater is good.
Nice job by Malik
Getting
Dale.
quality opportunities early here from Malik Dale.
And Brooklyn coming out in the press. TJ Chisholm with the ball.
Inbounded to Chisholm. Drive. Baseline. Taken by Ethorn back to Chisholm. Chisholm will reset. Calls out a play.
12 on the shot clock.
Dumps it off in the paint to Frias. Back to Chisholm. Nowhere to go. Knocks it down.
That was Evelyn.
And that is Jordan Evelyn with the three. A dead possession, it seemed like there for the majority.
Brooklyn made him work on the offensive end, but he knocked down the open three with 3 seconds left on the shot clock.
Absolutely. McFadden back to Thraisball, top of the key. Gill cutting Thraisball, still looking back to McGill. McGill drives this time. Fadeaway is good. 4-3 lead for the Bulldogs.
So nice job for Brooklyn getting into the paint, knocking down the short mid-range jumper.
As Chisholm brings up the ball for the Bloodhounds. Out to Miller. Back to Calderon. Frias in the paint. That's good.
Frias got Barlow up in the air. And that's
Backed
why he
away
was able
from
to do
Barlow
it.
as McFadden brings it along the baseline. Gets it over the half court to Thraisball. Dale resets top of the key. McGill, Thraisball, floater, no good. Rebound fought for
by Evelyn.
Miller brings it up. Back to Chisholm. Chisholm resets. Clarkson Back to Chisholm. Miller for three. No good.
Offensive rebound by Evelyn. Puts it up.
Evelyn off the glass with the board. Thraisbull inbounds to McFadden. McFadden brings it up. Out to Thraisbull. Thraisbull. Dale thought about the three. Dale to Barlow. Barlow drive. Kicks it out to McFadden.
8 on the shot clock.
McFadden misses. Ball
Rebound.
brought down by Kayshawn Miller. Chisholm drives. Bounce pass.
Good
Floater
job.
no good. Rebounded by rebounded by Thraisbull. Ball moving. McFadden open three, no good.
Too short.
As Chisholm now slows it down for the Bloodhounds.
Fast pace so far in the first 4 minutes of this game. Barlow with the rebound, fight for it, and John Jay comes away with it. Good box out by Thraisbull. McGill got the rebound.
Three-pointer by Evelyn, no good. Brings it up. Thraisbull back to McGill. McFadden, same right corner. This time goes along the baseline. Thraisbull, foul line jumper is good.
Nice job by ball movement by McFadden getting it to Thraisbull.
Full court press by the Bulldogs. Over to Kayshawn Miller.
I like the way the ball reversal is going by both teams, getting the defense out of position.
Evelyn control. Chisholm with the drive. Back to Evelyn. Extra pass.
No good.
Calderon's floater around and off. As McFadden pushes it to the front court. McFadden the Thraisbull.
You see John Jay trying to deny Dale the ball.
Right. Leave McFadden open for three in the right corner. And he knocks it down.
Timeout call by Brooklyn. They go up 9-7, and right away you see John Jay making sure that Malik Dale has somebody in his face at all times. That's going to leave somebody open. McFadden made him pay right there with an open three.
And McFadden doing a great job rotating back to that right corner. Doing a good job off-ball movement, which is key in basketball. And along the baseline drives, gets that open floater to Serge Thraisbull.
Yeah, just you're crackling a little bit. Just make sure yeah, that was good. And you are exactly right, Sean. What I like to see is if you're going to pay so much attention to Malik, that means somebody else is going to have to move away from the ball, set backdoor screens. McFadden came around the baseline, got up to the arc, knocked down the open three, and you got to say, if you're going to do that, we got to make you pay. But then you got to get Malik Dale involved in the offense, set some screens for him so he can get away from that ball pressure.
Right, you got to get him away off that ball pressure, because if that continues all game, you're not going to be able to go to him that much.
And you got to give credit to John Jay. They know Malik Dale is a hot hand, and you want to shut him down, and you're going to pay a lot of attention to him. You want to make other people beat you, so let other people beat you. The last time these teams met, it was in February of this year, and Brooklyn College won at John Jay 77-54. But new season, new team. So it's going to be John Jay ball, Sean.
John Jay ball as Cardi inbounds. Evelyn brings it up. Ball pressure by McFadden. Evelyn looking top of the key.
That's number 11, Jameer Stewart, that just checked in.
So Kayshawn Miller called out of play. Back to Evelyn. Gets it to Fraze in the paint.
Nice job by Barlow to deny Frias the ball.
Terrific ball deny. Make them reset the possession with 8 on the shot clock.
Make them work for it.
Ball inbounded on the block to Freyas.
Good job by number 3. That is Jamal Cardi.
Terrific job rotating as McFadden brings it up. Brings it over the line to Dale. Thraisbull sets the screen.
Nice pick and roll. Thraisbull into the paint. Oh, nice move by Dale.
Dale gets himself open. Shot is off. Evelyn with the rebound. Missed three. Evelyn with the board. Stewart for three. No
Foul
good. Over the back.
on 55. He held Thraisbull
Right.
trying to get the rebound. So that's going to be the first foul of the day. or
As
the
we're all
evening.
As we're all knotted up at 9 with 13:55 remaining in the first quarter.
And now coming in the game is James Bradbury, the 6'11 forward from Sackett's Harbor, New York.
McFadden brings it up under ball pressure. McFadden across half court. It's a threes ball.
Nice
Beautiful
job.
pass by McFadden. Backdoor cut there by Barlow. Gets the easy lay-in in the paint.
Barlow putting the ball and finishing with pizzazz. At the scorer's table will be number 30. That is Jaden Casanova. Getting ready to check in.
Evelyn, terrific defense by Thraisbull on Evelyn. Tayshawn Miller drives, kicks. Three is good
By
by
Cardi.
court pick, number 3.
Jeremiah
Sorry,
Cardi.
Cardi, number 3.
Yes. So 13 minutes left to go. 1 point lead for John Day. And Dale's open.
Well, takes a 3. No good. Rebounded by McFadden. Out to Barlow. Barlow drives to the paint. No good. Ball batted around.
Oh!
Taken by McGill at first, but then batted away from him by Kayshawn Miller.
It was volleyball in a basketball game. Oh!
Pass
It was-
nearly picked off into the hands of Evelyn.
McGill knocked it away and it hit Dale. He traveled. Yeah.
Evelyn drives.
They call offensive foul.
Offensive
I
foul.
thought he traveled before that, but we'll take the offensive foul. That's Jordan Evelyn, his first, team second.
As Jaden Casanova checks in and will inbound the ball for the Bulldogs.
Jaden Casanova, 6'4" sophomore from St. Joseph by the Sea High School in Staten Island. 12:25 left to go.
Casanova inbounds to McFadden. McFadden brings it over to Dale in that right wing. Double pass off to Casanova, back to Dale. Dale along the baseline this time. Gives it up to Thraisbull as he's fouled.
Thraisbull. But I like the give and go, the pick and roll, cut into the basket. Dale saw Thraisbull get into the basket. He got the foul, didn't get the basket, but he's on the free throw line. So 3 team fouls for John Jay, no fouls for Brooklyn.
First free throw is good by Serge Thraisbull.
Ties it up at 12.
And that is already the 13th foul on John Jay. Second free throw, no good.
Rebounded by Bradbury.
Evelyn running the point for the Bloodhounds. Goes left. Pulls it
Good
back
job
out
by McGill.
to Stewart. Drives. Nothing there. Miller for 3. Knocks it down.
Nice. So they go up 3, 15-12. Miller coming off the screen, knocked it down. Woo, good job.
Casanova
Foul by
drives.
33, Bradbury. That's 4 team fouls on John Jay.
And Casanova did a good job going right into Bradbury too.
That's Bradbury's first, team's fourth. So 3 more fouls, Brooklyn in a single bonus. And on the scores table, coming back is TJ Chisholm. And now Gabriel Barker and missed free throw. So Chisholm and Omar Calderon come back in for John Jay. And Barker comes in for Barlow.
Second one is good. Cuts the lead to 2. Chisholm back at point guard for the Bloodhounds. Guarded by McGill. Stewart drives around McFadden.
Good defense by
Nothing
McFadden.
there. McFadden pushing. Out to Casanova. Casanova resets.
Yeah, that's not his shot, so he's going to put it back out. He's not the three-point shooter. No, blocking foul they call. That means he must have shuffled his feet. I couldn't see that from here. And that's on number 15, Calderon.
As Gabriel Barker goes for the drive. McGill to inbound for the Bulldogs.
Frias comes in for Miller.
Dale. Nothing there.
McGill rushed the putback.
As Stewart along the baseline. And the 3 is good for Chisholm.
They're on fire from 3.
Give it back out to Calderon. Nothing there. Pulls on top of the key.
Lead is up to 5.
McFadden pushing to the paint to Casanova.
Oh! He could not put the ball in the basket, but he's fouled, and that's foul number 5 against John Jay, and that's on number 5. Chisholm, his first. So Brooklyn doing a good job of getting into the paint and getting John Jay in foul trouble, and now 2 more fouls, and we're in the 1-and-1. Oh, short on the free throw.
By Barker.
And now coming in for Brooklyn will be number 1, Joe Charles, 6-foot freshman from Campus Magna High School in Queens.
Actually, that is the 16th foul on John Jay.
Oh, I missed one.
Barker's second one is good.
So lead down to 4, 18-14.
Full press here by the Bulldogs.
We're halfway through.
There's Calderon.
Oh, man, they are on fire.
Sorry, Jeremiah Cardi running into the 3 there, knocks it down.
That's his second 3. Barker rebounded by Charles.
Charles reset by Casanova. Out to McFadden. McFadden calls out a play. McFadden knocks it down.
McFadden for 3. He answers it right back.
Second time in that same spot this game.
We got a foul on. Let's see who it's on. Number 1, Joe Charles. That's his first and the team's first. Non-shooting foul on the floor. And Miller and Evelyn getting ready to check back in for John Jay. And coming out is Calderon and 11 Stewart. And timeout. 9:30 left to go in this opening half. Brooklyn College trailing 21-17, and so far a very fast-paced half. Both teams trying to get going, and John Jay effective on the three-point shooting. Brooklyn College effective getting in the paint and getting them into foul trouble.
Right, and I thought McFadden especially doing a great job here. But not only running the point, but off ball, relocating, getting himself open, driving along the baseline, setting up Serge Strasbourg.
And using his eyes
Absolutely.
to see the cutters coming to the basket. Same thing with Malik Dale, finding the cutter to the basket. So right now, it's a tale of 2 different strategies. 3 points for John Jay, into the paint for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's got to do a better job of closing out on the 3-pointers and get contested shots.
But this is what we expected coming into this game. Both teams to play physical, both teams to play fast, look to push the tempo.
John Jay basketball with 24 seconds on the shot clock.
All about around 3. Cardi gets fouled on the 3-point shot in the right corner.
That's Casanova with his first, and 3 free throws coming for number 3, Cardi.
And that is the second team foul on the Bulldogs. First free throw is up and
No
off.
good. So he's good from the 3-point line, but not from the free throw line. At least for the first one. He's got 2 more coming, though. He can redeem himself.
Second one is up.
And he
Bennett
knocks it down.
to extend the Bloodhound lead to 5.
He knocks down the
Hardy knocks down the second free throw. McFadden bringing up the ball to Charles. Back to McFadden. McGill skip pass to Charles. Back to McGill.
8 on the shot clock.
Ooh.
Oh, good playing in the passing lane by
Picked
Miller.
off by Miller. Press under the basket. Nothing there.
Stolen.
Taken by McFadden. Casanova pushing.
But it was knocked out of his hands by number 5, Chisholm. So it's going to stay Brooklyn College ball. And Thraisbull and Dale going to come back in. So Dale's going to inbound. Gets it into Barker. Barker back to Thraisbull on the wing. Down low to Barker. Barker back to Thraisbull. He's going to take a 3. No good. Rebounded by Chisholm. Check that. That was Cardi. So Evelyn's going to bring the ball up. 8:21. They have a 6-point lead. Evelyn gets it back to Miller. Miller back to Evelyn. Evelyn drives, kicked it out to Chisholm. Chisholm guarded by Dale, 10 on the shot clock. Miller top of the key. Down low to drive, and we got a foul by Thraisbull, I believe. Yes, it is. That's Thraisbull. His first, team's third, non-shooting foul. 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Thraisbull wanted to get into that passing lane, but a little too late.
Yeah, he hooked him on the back to get around him. So McFadden comes out, and coming in is number 5, and backcourt. That's Munir Ibrahim comes in for Brooklyn. So Frias comes out and Bradbury comes in for the Bloodhounds. Excuse me, 7:58 left to go in the opening half. Brooklyn down 6, 23-17.
Thraisbull jumper is good.
Yeah, you want to keep leaving him open like that on the pick and roll. He'll hit it all day.
Found that open space.
Good defense. Oh, I thought that was great defense. But they call the foul. Evelyn gets the basket. So Evelyn to shoot 1.
Kind of seemed like he anticipated the contact to come. That was the little wait.
Yeah. And puts it up, and no good. Rebounded by Barker.
Bulldogs can push. They have numbers as Charles brings it up. Out to Threesbull. Threesbull searching to Charles for three. It's good.
Joe Charles rings the bell.
To cut the lead to three. As the Bloodhounds bring up the possession.
Into the
Miller.
game is 22. That is Elijah Holmes.
Miller driving. Corner pass. And the three is good.
And we got
TJ
a
Chisholm.
I think we got timeout called by John Jay. And he might have gotten a tech. He turned around to the Brooklyn College bench and pointed in their face. That's taunting. You can get a technical foul for that after you hit the three. So that's the third three-pointer hit by Cardi. They extend the lead to 6. 6:41 left to go, and Brooklyn doing a much better job defensively getting out on the perimeter. But offensively, they got to slow down. They got some offensive rebounds, but not finishing when they get them.
Right, Brooklyn's getting good opportunities. They just need to be able to finish at the rim. And for John Jay continuing to get good open looks on the three-point line. Once again, Cardi, good defense there on that last possession by the Bulldogs, just knocking it down.
Yep. Ladies, again, the next broadcast on YouTube.com will be the women playing against Perennial Power NYU Violets Wednesday at 6 p.m. right here from the West Quad Gymnasium. Myself and my partner Jonathan Parienti will have the call.
As Threesbull will inbound for the Bulldogs after the timeout. Threesbull inbounds to Joe Charles. Charles searching into Threesbull.
Foul on 22, yes indeed. Barker established himself, and he used his body to push Barker out of the way with his legs. That's a foul.
Right, it looked like he went straight up on them. And that's the 17th foul for John Jay. So now Bulldogs in the bonus rest of the way here. For
single bonus right now.
Single bonus, correct.
1-1, and then at the 10th foul, it'll be the double bonus, 2 free throws. So Barker needs to knock down the first one, which he does.
Barker's second one is up.
No
it's off.
good.
John Jay up 28-23 with 6:20 left in the first half. Ball brought up by Evelyn to Stewart. Stewart guarded by Dale. Pass Chisholm back to Stewart.
Good defense.
Drives along the baseline, gets the foul call.
That was hand checked by Malik Dale. He didn't need to do that.
Right.
That's his first foul. Team's 5th. Shooting foul. So going to the line will be number 11, Mr. Stewart.
First one is up and in. Extends the lead to 6, 29-23. Good back and forth contest thus far. Second free throw is up, and in as well.
So biggest lead of 7 for John Jay. Now 15 has come in for John Jay. That is Omar Calderon.
Ibrahim thought about it. Drives to Threesbull. There, pulled back jumper.
Good.
Rattles around the rim and in.
Nice job by Ibrahim, the freshman.
Evelyn brings up the ball for John Jay. Guarded by Threesbull.
Calderon.
Calderon back to Evelyn. Evelyn drives this time.
Blocked by Barker.
Blocked by Barker.
And a double team by Thraisbull on the boot.
Ibrahim brings it up once again for the Bulldogs. Down to Thraisbull on the block.
Fouled.
Gets fouled.
By number 22. That is Holmes. That's the 8th team foul. Two fouls on Holmes. So 1-1 for Thraisbull. And head coach Hyman is not happy with that foul call. Head official said, that's the call. We're sticking with it.
First one is up for Thraisbull.
Yeah, Thraisbull misses the first one. And Joe Charles comes out and McFadden comes in for the Bulldogs. 5:08 left to go in the opening half. Brooklyn down by 5. And number 22 goes out.
Second free throws
misses
off as well.
Both free throws.
Rebounded by Cardi. Evelyn will bring it up for the Bloodhounds.
That's where you can cut down leads on the free throw line.
Calderon guarded
by Barker.
Evelyn drives. Back to Cardi. Cardi drives this time. Nothing there. Barker
Good
with the rebound.
By Malik Dale. This time he didn't use his hands.
Yeah. Forcing him off his momentum. Ball into Thraisbull. Back to McFadden. McFadden drives. Reverse layup, no good.
Jump ball. Possession arrow goes to John Jay. Hold on. Yep, possession arrow, John Jay. So McFadden tried to do the reverse layup. Hold on. Barlow is going to come in for Barker. McFadden tried to go for the reverse. Didn't get enough height to get it over the rim. And they say reset the shot clock to 30 seconds. So 4:30 left to go in the opening half. 30-25, Brooklyn down.
Evelyn brings it up for the Bloodhounds. Miller back to Evelyn. Evelyn guarded by Barlow.
Oh, but it's Miller for 3.
Knocks down the 3. Extends the Bloodhounds lead to 8, 33-25.
That's a 7 3-pointer. Ibrahim, Barlow saves it, but throws it back court. Too strong, but a good effort.
Ibrahim seemed to have a good look there, just overshot it.
Yeah.
Did not have the momentum behind the shot. As Evelyn brings it up for the Bloodhounds.
Largest lead for the Bloodhounds, 8.
Miller. Looking. Cardi again for 3, no.
That's his first miss.
Nearly picks it off. And fouls McFadden.
Yes, he did. A little over-aggressive was Cardi. And that's the 9th foul. McFadden goes to the line. McGill at the scores table, and he's going to check in. And he's going to come in for Ibrahim. And I see Cardi talking to the official saying, I didn't really foul him, And now Freyes comes in for Calderon. So McFadden's got to knock down the front end of the 1-1.
McFadden first one's up.
And he missed. Again, Brooklyn College not taking advantage of the free points. They could have had this round down to 2.
Hardy this time drives.
Good job.
McGill with the pump fake.
Lead is up to 10 now.
McFadden brings it up for the Bulldogs. McGill thought about it. This time takes it. Knocks it down.
He said, in your face.
Big time shot right there, Pat. Cardi brings it up for the Bloodhounds. Guarded by McFadden. Pulls out for a play.
Cardi dared him to take it, and McGill said, okay.
Miller, guarded by Dale, drives, back out to Cardi. Cardi.
Good defense. Good defense.
Yeah, that's off Cardi. Went for the shot, stopped midway, went out for the pass.
And now coming in for Brooklyn College, a 5'11 junior from Elmont Memorial High School in Elmont, New York, Randolph Charles, number 14. So he's in the backcourt with McFadden. 2:41 left to go. Brooklyn down
Randolph
by
Charles
7.
brings up the ball. McFadden. He'll into McFadden. Randolph Charles, jumper. Left wing is good.
Good job by Randolph Charles. Down to 5.
Full court press by Malik Dale.
Oh, you see that extended elbow? I don't know why they don't call. And that's a reaching foul on Dale. But they're both shoving, pushing.
Right, yeah.
So you got to be careful with that. And now they're always going to catch the second person doing it. So that's Dale's second. Team 6. And Charles is going to come in. Joe Charles is going to come in for Dale. So you got both Charles on the floor. They are not related. Joe and Randolph.
Cardi. Evelyn now bringing it up for the Bloodhounds. Back to Cardi. Kayshawn Miller for 3. Gets fouled.
Oh, McFadden.
Tough break for the Bulldogs.
No, it's not on. Is it on McFadden? Yes, it is. It's on McFadden. That's his first, team 7th. So now they're putting John Jay in a single bonus, but 3 free throws coming for the Bloodhounds.
First one is up.
No
Right is
good.
off.
Brooklyn College hanging around with 2 minutes and 1 second left to go in the half. Battle of the Dogs. Second free throw is good. Remind you, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first conference game of the year for Brooklyn and John Jay.
Miller's third free throw is good. Goes 2 of 3 at the line.
7-point lead.
McFadden inbounds to Randolph Charles. Back to McFadden. McFadden drives. Pulls back to Joe Charles this time. Loses it. McGill puts it up, no good.
No foul to McGill. Unbelievable. Three-pointer.
Good by Cardi.
Damn. Back up to 10. I couldn't believe McGill did not get a foul call as he had the rebound.
Randolph Charles to Joe Charles. Charles for 3, knocks it down.
He
Cuts
said,
the
you
lead.
can do it, I can do it too.
And McGill
Called for a foul.
bumps Evelyn from behind.
And now the fouls are starting to mount up on both teams. That's the 8th foul for Brooklyn, 1-1 for John Jay with 1:10 left to go. One and one for Evelyn.
First one is up.
No good.
No good.
Rebounded by Randolph Charles. And
Loses it.
Unbelievable.
I thought that was a foul.
I thought so too. So John Jay is going to reset.
Miller resets.
Under
Back to
a minute
Evelyn.
to go.
Two seconds left to
Blocked!
Barlow with the block.
Up, shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation because it never hit the rim.
Barlow with the block. Said, I don't think so. 15.8 second differential between game clock and shot clock. TJ Chisholm comes in for Evelyn.
And Joe Charles will bring it up for the Bulldogs.
Can they get a lead down to 5 or
Charles,
4?
Charles surveying the field into McFadden. McFadden drives around.
And
Layup is good.
Shot clock's off. John Jay can hold for the last shot.
Hardy brings it up, gives it to Chisholm. Chisholm brings it to
Now
Hardy.
they're playing the North Carolina 4 corners. 11 seconds now. Isolation on Cardi.
Good press by McFadden. Oh.
Does it count? Hold on. They're saying good? Are they saying good?
That counts.
They say it counts.
That counts. Kayshawn Miller with the 3 to end the half. 43-35, Bloodhounds lead.
So, Sean, a very interesting, entertaining first half. 3-pointer, I thought it might have been close, but they counted. So instead of a 5-point lead, it's an 8-point lead. But Brooklyn College did a good job of staying within the big lead that they built up. Got it to a respectable. Now, going to halftime, regroup, come back out with a better strategy.
I thought Brooklyn College could have they were down by 10 at one point, and it seemed like they started to turn the momentum. That Barlow block leading to the turnover. McFadden has really been impressive in that first half, pushing, getting easy layups, driving along the baseline. Brooklyn looking for good looks. Yes, they've been able to shut down Malik Dale, but others have been able to get opportunities here for the Bulldogs, and they're cashing in so far.
I think Bull in the paint can do a better job. He's getting in there. He's knocked down some good shots. The Charles, they're doing a good job in the front court, getting the ball moving around. But now you got to get on these 3-point shooters with John Jay. So defensively, I think is where the adjustments need to be made more for Brooklyn College.
Right, you got to run John Jay off that 3-point line, especially Cardi. 3-4 threes in that first half.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to cut down this deficit if you're trading 3-point baskets.
Okay, we got Coach Rivera. Uh-oh. We have Coach Rivera here. Coach, you had it down to 5. They hit, I thought, a questionable 3-pointer at the end. Are you happy with where you guys are right now? And what do you think you're going to come out in the second half with?
Happy's not the word I'd use. 43 points at halftime, that's just completely unacceptable. Shout out to John Jay. They made some tough shots. Defensively, we need to be better. One-on-one defense, we have to stop allowing paint drives and kick out. Once they get the ball in the perimeter, we got to be better at impact and closeouts.
How are you going to look to get Malik Dale more opportunities in that second half? We see them shutting Malik Dale's water down right from the get-go in that first half.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we know Malik is a microwave. So we know once he sees one goes in, then from there it's going up. We have a lot of plays that we can run. Ultimately, it's going to come down to being team offense. Right now we know that they're doing a triangle and 2 and boxing 1. Ultimately, our guys got to step up and make plays, and in the process, Malik will find his rhythm, and then the shots up from there.
I thought you guys did a good job of in the paint, getting them into foul trouble, getting them up in the air. So they're not very solid interior. Yeah. So are you going to do a little bit more of that, get maybe Barlow and Barker established in the paint as well?
Yeah, absolutely. That's something that we noticed too, that every time the ball goes corner or short corner, the middle of the paint is open. That's something that we're going to talk about right now at halftime. Make sure that we address it, that whoever's at the free throw line has to dive in, and those are buckets for us.
All right, Sean, any other question?
Going into that second half, or do you like McFadden running the point? Are you guys looking to switch that up because he's been successful the last couple of games?
Yeah, no, absolutely. David's a rock. He's been with us for so long now. We're so glad that he came back to us for this 5th year. Ultimately, at the end of the day, David's going to do whatever we need for him to do, and we trust that he's going to be successful in what he does.
Okay, thank you, Coach, for taking the time. Good luck in the second half.
Best of luck in the second half, Coach. Thank you.
Likewise. Those tuning in, happy holidays.
So, do we have the stats for the half yet?
Don't believe so.
I don't believe so, but that's a good observation by Coach Rivera right there, saying, hey, listen, defensively, we got to do a much better job. 43 points instead is too much to give away. I think offensively, I think we can do a much better job of in the paint finishing. We haven't done a great job finishing. We did an okay job finishing. I want to see what the stats look like, turnovers to points in the paint to points off turnovers, and hopefully they will get it to us, and it is coming right now. But Sean, your observation, how do you think how do you think Brooklyn is going to be able to stem the tide and knock this lead down from 8 and get it back to respectability?
I think defensively, in a way, sort of, you're going to have to open up the paint, shut down the wings, especially that corner three, and be able to, at times, maybe even for three ball, shade doubles, and then bring someone back down towards the paint.
And interesting, both teams are tied with 10 points in the paint. Brooklyn has 5 points over turnovers, and John Jay has none. And the bench for John Jay is outscoring Brooklyn's bench 17-12. So I think that's the discrepancy right there. John Jay only has 4 turnovers. Brooklyn only has 3. John Jay is shooting 53.8% from the field to 48.1% for Brooklyn College. But they're 9-14 from the three-point line. Brooklyn's not bad. They're 5 of 9 from the three-point line. So kind of interesting to see on the paper. It looks different than what it sees on the scoreboard.
It looks different, but four more threes add up to make it a bigger margin than it might seem like. But when you're watching it on the court, they look very evenly matched.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the intangibles, defense. Like I said, for John Jay, Brooklyn needs to shut down those corner threes and be able to push the ball offensively.
They got to get into the corner, fight over the screen, get a hand in the face of the shooter, and then when they reverse the ball, use your feet and get out there, because you know they're trying to get you out of position, and that's the key to basketball. You get a defender out of position, you can exploit the paint, you can exploit the lane, and get to the basket.
It's going to be interesting to see what Brooklyn comes out with here offensively, too, in that first half. Do you try to go to Malik Dale automatically, try to set screens or plays to get him open, or do you sort of ease him into it?
I think they're going to come out and run some set plays for Malik Dale to get him open, get him free. They're doing a good job of fronting him, not allowing him to get the ball. But I will say, Dre's Bull's going to be big. The Charles are going to be big. And I want to see Casanova get involved offensively, more attacking the rim, because he has the body and the athleticism to do it. We got 8 minutes left to go before the start of the half. We're going to take a break. You're listening to 2024 Brooklyn College Bulldog Basketball live on YouTube.com. Your home for everything Brooklyn. Pat Brown, Sean McKissick. We're going to bring you to action live in about 5 minutes. And we are back here with about 15 seconds before we start the second half of the doubleheader between the Brooklyn College Bulldogs and the John Jay Bloodhounds. Bloodhounds are up by 8, 43-35, and we're looking to see Brooklyn College mount a comeback and try and take the first game of the conference here. I have some scores from the women's division in CUNYAC. You have Mega Evers beating CCNY 75-32. You have the Lehman Lightning beating York Cardinals 65-34, and the Hunter Hawks beating the Baruch Bearcats 84-48. And of course, the women earlier today beat this John Jay Bloodhound team 66-37. So Sean, Brooklyn College is going to start with the ball, and we're going to see if the adjustments they made will take place, and I want to see they get Malik Dale activated.
These first couple of minutes are going to be crucial to see how the rest of the second half is going to go.
And we are ready to go. So, McFadden's going to bring the ball up. Gets it over to McGill. McGill guarded by Miller. Gets into Thraisbull. Foul line set at top of the key. Thraisbull into the paint. Pump fake. Fouled. Not fouled, I mean blocked. That was blocked by Frias. And now Chisholm is going to bring the ball up. Gets over to Frias. Over to Miller. Miller guarded by McGill. Over to Chisholm. Gets a screen. Frias into the corner. Ball movement. Top of the key. 3-pointers up. No good. And Frias pushed off, but no call as he got the rebound. Frias now gets to the Chisholm. Into the corner, Evelyn. Puts it up, and he got the basket. He humbled that one in, but it counts. So, it's Thraisbull to Dale. Dale puts up the three, short, but rebounded by Chisholm. Chisholm bringing the ball up, pulls it back out. T.J. Chisholm with the ball. 20 on the shot clock. He spins his finger around to call a play. Backdoor screen, picked up. Barlow cuts him off. Another three for Calderon. No good. Rebounded by McGill. McGill on the right side. Into the paint. Layup no good. And fighting for the ball.
Foul on McGill.
And they say foul on McGill as he was grabbing for the ball. And I cannot disagree with that foul call right there. And now Calderon comes out, and the heavy hitter, number 3, Jeremiah Carty, comes in, who's leading all scorers with 15.
So that 3-point attempt before my Malik Dale, even though it was coming off a screen, getting a good look.
Yep, they got him involved, and hopefully he's going to knock those down. So Chisholm brings the ball up on the left side. Miller running around. Now Evelyn gets a screen by Frias, blocked by Mackay, and knocked away. Mackay gets over to McGill. McGill gets over to McFadden. McFadden puts it up, and the basket's good! David McFadden running the floor very well. Got the pass from McGill, puts it in. Evelyn guarded by Thraisbull. Little push off. Puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Barlow. Barlow gets it to McFadden. Thraisbull puts it up, and in! And the foul on Frias.
Giving Brooklyn the much-needed momentum here.
That's his second foul, team's first. Going to the free throw line is Thraisbull. And as I said at halftime, Thraisbull getting into the paint should be a more thing you want to see. And he misses the free throw, but rebounded by McGill. And we got jump ball. Possession arrow is going to John Jay. Oh. McGill fought his best to try and get that rebound. So Brooklyn College is going to come out in the press. Evelyn to inbound. Gets it into Chisholm. Chisholm guarded. Gets it back to Evelyn on the right side. Brooklyn College drops back. Man-to-man defense. Frias gets it over to Miller. Miller into the paint, puts it up. No good. Rebounded by McGill. And McGill, they say he threw it out of bounds. So it's going to be Bloodhound basketball. And hold on, Calderon is going to come back in for TJ Chisholm. So it's going to be Evelyn inbound in front of us. 20 on the shot clock. Gets it in to Cardi. Cardi guarded by Dale. Over to Miller. Miller guarded by McGill. Calderon into the corner, Frias. Back to Cardi, back to Evelyn. Looking for Frias in the paint. And we got jump ball, Brooklyn College basketball. Malik Dale, sneaky, got in there, got his hands on the ball.
As Frias was trying to put it up and over, Dale coming right along that side.
McFadden brings the ball up. 45-39, Brooklyn College down by 6. 16:35 left to go in the game. McFadden into the paint to Thracebull. Thracebull looking for Mackay. Picks it up, gives it back to McFadden. McFadden, dribble. Thracebull, and threw it away. He was trying to get Barlow, but Barlow was going for the rebound because he thought Thracebull was going to shoot. Miller for three, and knocks it down. Catch and shoot. Miller with his 4-3. Extends the lead back up to 9. McFadden around. Puts it up off the glass. Barlow missed the dunk. Follow through.
Barlow went up too early for it.
Yeah.
Bounce pass along baseline.
Goes on the baseline. Three-pointer put up. Short. And rebounded by McGill. He's fouled by Calderon. So first team foul for John Jay. Oh, they call that's his second on Calderon. Team second. So Calderon's going to come out, and number 11 comes in. That is Stewart. So McGill's going to bring the ball up. He's running the point. Getting the screen from Barlow. McGill into the paint. Puts it up and in. McGill to the basket strong. Cuts the lead down to 7.
Exploits the lack of right side coverage. Drives it right to the basket.
Miller, spot up 3. No good. Frias got the ball right to Thracebull. Now McFadden's going to run the point as they're switching it off. Swings it over to Thracebull. Thracebull back to McFadden. McFadden looking all the way over to McGill. 12 on the shot clock. McGill puts it up, and an offensive foul against McGill.
Because Frias had his feet set in the paint.
Yes, he did. Third foul on McGill. Timeout called by John Jay. 14:52 left to go in the game. John Jay holds a 7-point lead, 48-41. Give a shout out to the ladies that are behind the score table. That is the Brooklyn College cheerleaders. They are here every basketball game and volleyball game cheering on their athletic teams. And in January of 2025, they'll be going to Orlando, Florida to Disney World as they're going to compete in the OCW National Tournament. They took second place early this January in 2024. They're looking to take first place this year. It'll be a little more challenging for Coach Tony Ancona and the team, but they're looking for the experience and to bring the trophy back home.
A little more back and forth here. John Jay's threes this time around being catch and shoot instead of relocating into that right corner.
Yeah, Miller is killing them with the catch and shoot. He missed that last one, though. Coach Hyman talked to Miller. And now John Jay's going to have the ball. Brooklyn College is pressing. Miller has it, guarded by McFadden. And he looked to be out of control, and they're going to call a foul on Malik Dale. He was tripping as he was driving, and they called a foul on Dale because he was standing next to him as he fell down.
Maybe even Dale kind of a little bit of a reach, but that did not really affect the play regardless.
No, it didn't. He was already on his way down. So Dale picks up his third foul, and Randolph Charles is going to come in for him. As Chisholm gets it over to Cardi. Back to Chisholm. Chisholm back to Cardi, top of the key. 3-point spot up. No good. Rebounded by Dale. Gives over to McFadden. McFadden to Thracebool. Thracebool gets it over to Joe Charles, who checked in. Charles puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Frias. So Chisholm brings the ball up on the left side. Brooklyn College now in the 1-2-2 zone. Or the 3-2. 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by McFadden. And they say jump ball. And possession arrow. It seems like every possession now goes to John Jay.
Feels like every 50-50 call is going their way.
Yeah. So 14, Randolph Charles comes in for Malik Dale.
But if you're the Bulldogs, this only being a 7-point deficit, you have to be feeling good.
Yeah, but you got to put some points on the board.
Yeah.
In the corner, 3-point shot. And he gets it this time. That was number 11, Stewart, on the three-pointer. 10-point lead, matches the largest they've had all game. McFadden, Thracebool, back to McFadden. McFadden back to Thracebool. Randolph. Oh, he threw it away. Stewart. Oh, he traveled, but McFadden with an emphatic block, but he traveled before the block. He took a 3-point Euro step. He was trying to go to France.
Right, yeah. But McFadden gets that clean block, so it's an out-of-bounds possession back to John Jay.
I don't know why they put it back to 30 seconds when it was a block. So why would they? Now they put it down to 20. I was getting ready to say. But McFadden kept his balance, kept his feet on the ground, and blocked the shot, not allowing him to get a free layup.
Brooklyn College's defense here has to be more aggressive rest of this half.
Yeah, they're not being aggressive, but they need to be more aggressive.
Right, yeah. Especially in the second half, it feels like every 3-point attempt by the Bloodhounds is just stalling the possession, and they're just knocking them down.
And Brooklyn not being able to finish on the other end, and every time they get a rebound, it turns into a jump ball. $13-16 left to go in the game. Barlow, Randolph Charles, Joe Charles, David McFadden, and Serge Thracebool on the floor for Brooklyn. Stewart, Chisholm, Frias, Cardi, and Miller on the floor for John Jay. Up by 10. They have possession of the ball. Gets it in to Chisholm. Chisholm gets it over to Miller. Miller back to Cardi. Circling. Gets it over to Stewart. Stewart down low to Chisholm. Down low to Frias. And he's fouled by Barlow. He tried for the block, and he's upset with himself because he got up in the air. So Frias goes to the line. Barlow picks up his first foul and the team's fourth. So Frias to the line to shoot 2, trying to extend the lead to 12. Frias takes a big, deep breath, puts it up, off the back rim, no good. And Barker is going to come in for Barlow. Gabriel Barker 6'5" senior from Leon M. Goldstein High School. Second free throw from Frias. It's no good. Rebounded by Randolph Charles. Gets it over to McFadden. Into Thraisbull. Thraisbull in the paint. Slings it back out to Randolph Charles. Back up to Joe Charles. Randolph. McFadden, 9 on the shot clock. Down to Thraisbull. Thraisbull puts it up and good. Thraisbull in the paint.
Back down, be able to gain control of the body and just go up and over.
So Brooklyn now trying to get pressure on the ball. Chisholm going back and forth on the foul line. Gets it into Frias in the corner. Throws it way over and almost stolen. Over to Stewart. Stewart cut off. Three-pointer by Cardi. It's good. He's got the hot hand. He's got 5 3-pointers. Extends the lead to 12.
Great doubles on
Check
everyone
that,
that
11.
touched the ball. But that, once again, his three stalls that entire defense in the paint.
And it takes some steam out of you defensively because you did a good job defensively forcing a shot like that, but he's able to knock it down. Sometimes you can't stop a good shooter that got the hot hand. So Brooklyn's got their work cut out with 11:58 left to go in the game. Hopefully they can do that. But I like Thraisbull in the paint. I think if you can get Barker on some pick and rolls, posting up, try and get some low post play and get John Jay back into that foul trouble that you did in the first half.
Let's see what Brooklyn comes out with here offensively.
Brooklyn College went 7-7 last year in the conference, made it to the quarterfinals, and lost a heartbreaker by 3 to Hunter at Hunter. The Baruch Bearcats in the men's division are the team to beat. They have won the last 3 straight championships. So McFadden's going to let the ball roll. He picks it up, and now we're in play. Over to Thraisbull. Thraisbull over to Charles. Barker establishing himself. Down low to Thraisbull. Spins. Puts it up. Oh, no good. But the foul. That's what I like to see. Evelyn's second foul, team's third. Thraisbull on the line to shoot 2. And misses the first one.
Every free throw matters at this stage of the game.
Everything matters.
You need any free point you could get.
When the clock's not running, you can cut the lead down. We can't emphasize that point enough.
Second one is good.
Thraisbull makes the second one. So down to 10. Cardi bringing the ball up. Over to Calderon, who checked back in. Good job of McFadden denying the ball. Oh, come on. Gabriel did not move his feet at all. All he did was put his hand straight up, and they call a blocking foul. That's Barker's first, team's 5th. So 2 more fouls by Brooklyn puts John Jay in the single bonus. Gets it in to Cardi. Cardi back to Stewart. Stewart into the paint. And good double pump by Miller. Hold on. We got a technical foul on taunting by Miller. He got in Thraisbull's face after he made the basket. You can't do that. You can't do it. You can't point at a player. You can't make a motion to the player. You can't scream in his face as Joe Charles takes the free throw, knocks it down.
It was good, but...
And you got one more. 11-point lead. And he makes it 10. And they have possession.
Potentially a key turning point in this game.
It could be.
If Brooklyn is able to get some momentum, some string along possessions here.
Yes, indeed. So Thraisbull to inbound. McFadden lets it roll and picks it up. Over to Thraisbull. Thraisbull back to McFadden. Ball movement, Joe Charles for three, no good. Rebound by Barker, and he puts it back in.
They're up and in.
Barker with a big offensive rebound. Miller into the corner. Stewart shoots the three, and he knocks it down.
Miller. Brooklyn on that possession did a much better job closing out.
Back to 11, Barker. And Parker strong to the basket, and he has been fouled. Did you see him muscle away from the triple point? The triple
puts the
play,
ball on the floor, goes up and draws contact. Because he didn't really have any real passing lanes out that triple team.
He was going to the basket. He was determined. So Barker to shoot two, and Steph McGill getting ready to check back in. Trying to get it under 11 if he makes both. Front end's the first one. And Malik Dale's going to check in as well. As Charles and Thraisbull check out. That's Randolph Charles. And Frias comes in for Calderon. One shot left for Barker. And he knocks it down. So back to a 10-point lead. McFadden guarding Evelyn, who checked back in. Gets it over to Evelyn from Cardi. Miller flashed into the paint, and good defense. Back to Evelyn, drives, corner, three, good! Oh man, that Miller is a spot-up killer. That's his fifth three-pointer. Gets the lead up to 12. 12. Joe Charles, top of the key. Gets it back to McGill. 10 on the shot clock. McGill shoots short. Rebounded by Evelyn.
Defensive pressure was there. McGill short arms it.
Brooklyn College coming a little unraveled right now. Oh! He missed the layup and taken by McFadden.
McGill pushing.
Into the corner, spot up three, go!
There we go.
Joe Charles from deep. And they get it back down to 10. Timeout, Brooklyn. 9:21 left to go, and it's a battle of attrition right now. Every time John Jay knocks down a three, Brooklyn comes down, they make a three, but it's only balancing and not getting the lead under 10. But it's the missed free throws that are damaging Brooklyn College's chances.
Yeah, and it seemed like that Frias layup, if that went in, that was kind of hold the whole momentum of this crowd too. So that would have pushed the lead to 15. But yes, Pat, you're right. The free throws are a big concern. Look at a 10-point deficit. All those missed free throws, they start adding up.
Yes, they do. So it's both teams have 5 fouls. So they both have 2 fouls to give before they put the other team in the single bonus.
And for Brooklyn, 9:21, plenty of time remaining.
Oh, plenty of time with only 10-point lead. They got to get it under 10 and then will it down some more. Again, ladies and gentlemen, on December the 16th, the undergrad student government is hosting a Bulldog breakfast. It's one less thing on your mind this final season. It's breakfast at the Boylan Hall Cafeteria Monday, December 16th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Come out and support Brooklyn College student government. Looking out for their students on campus. So it's going to be John J. Ball Brooklyn College comes out in the press. Malik Dale checks back in. Inbound to Evelyn. Back over to Miller. Miller bringing the ball up. Into the corner. Cardi for three. No good. Rebounded by McGill. The first open look by Cardi, who missed. McGill. Barker's fouled by Miller. And Barker's going to the line. Third foul on Miller.
Good job by Barker once again, forcing his presence in the paint, getting free throws.
Team 6. Barker again on the line. He made 1 of 2 the last time.
That possession was moving a little too quickly, but for 2 seconds there, he had McFadden wide open for 3.
Yeah. But I like the fact that they're establishing Barker, and Barker's establishing himself, and he's going strong to the basket. Knocks down the first one.
Now in single digits.
One free throw left for Gabriel Barker. And he misses, rebounded by Miller. So down to 9. Joe Charles hounding T.J. Chisholm. Into Evelyn. And off his foot. What is he calling? Oh, come on. He bounced it off his foot.
That's not the right call.
No, it's not. 4th foul on Dale. And now he's going to have to come out, and that is Ibrahim's going to come in for Dale. That's a bad foul. Very bad foul. He dribbled it off his own foot. Evelyn the inbound. Over to Friars. To Cardi. Into the corner. Miller spot up 3. And again, Miller
rotates off that screen.
And he's going to get called for another technical. He just put a hush sign to the crowd. So lead back up to 12. 8:20 left to go in the game. McGill into the paint, puts it up. No good. Offensive rebound. No good. Barker lost the rebound.
Almost came away there with the steal.
Yes, he did.
Right, Freyas.
No good. Barker, strong.
Oh.
Hey, the whistle did not blow. You're fighting for the ball. I like that, Barker. Yes.
I don't know. Gets this crowd riled up.
Never say quit. Barker, strong. Jump ball, possession arrow goes to Brooklyn, but the officials are conversing right now. I want to see what they're going to come out of this huddle saying. Foul call is on John Jay. That's going to be the 7th foul, and Coach Hyman is not happy with that conversation that the officials had. I don't know who the foul is called on because there were 3 John Jay players around him. And Barker's going to go to the line to shoot. And the assistant coach is talking to the official right now. That's Cardi. That's his 3rd. Team 7th.
This whistle was not blown until both players hit the court.
Yep. I think it was after the whistle, he took Barker to the ground. Thraisbull comes in for Ibrahim. I think that's why they called the foul, because Barker had the ball and he was swung to the ground. Barker makes the first one of the 1-and-1. Barker 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Gets it down. The lead down to 11. And lane violation on John Jay. as Chisholm went inside the three-point line before the shot hit the backboard. So Barker gets another attempt. Yeah, you cannot come inside the arc until the ball hits the rim. The ball didn't hit the rim, so he can't come inside the circle.
Right, lane violation, same way the free throw shooter can't go for the ball before it hits the rim.
Exactly. So Barker goes back to the line. No? Oh, possess. Okay, I'm confused now. If it was a shot clock violation, why does he not get another shot? Was it on Brooklyn? They must have called it on Brooklyn.
That's what it has to be, because if it's not the case, then that doesn't make sense.
Exactly. Into the corner for Cardi, guarded by McFadden. Over to Evelyn. Evelyn trying to establish Frias. Use the screen, switch. Back to Chisholm. Over to Cardi. No good. Rebound by Miller. Puts it up and gets the basket. Miller has been killing. Lead back up to 13, largest of the night. 7:20. McFadden. No good. Rebounded by Miller. Those shots are going to have to start falling for Brooklyn if they want to get back in this game, down 13. Miller back to Chisholm. 15 on the shot clock, guarded by Joe Charles. Chisholm into the paint, and he just out of control. I'm glad they didn't call a foul on that one. McGill over to Thrasbull. Oh, Thrasbull. That just slipped out his hand. He saw McFadden, went to pass it, just got away from him.
Overextended that pass a little bit.
Yes. So Calderon comes in, and Chisholm comes out for John Jay.
Be here for Brooklyn. Let's see how much longer it lasts, but Malik Dale is still on the bench.
Yeah, he's got 4 fouls. That's the problem. So inbound to Miller. 6:40 left to go in the game. 67-54, John Jay leads. Evelyn brings the ball up. Pick this dribble up, gets to Frias. Frias guarded by Barker, gets over to Miller. Miller, did you see the hook? Did you see the hook? Did he call it? Oh my gosh, he does not call the hook on Miller, but he calls a foul on Thrasbull. He wrapped his whole arm around Thrasbull's body
to create space for
but
himself.
They don't see that.
Even though Thrasbull went up straight.
So Miller on the line to shoot. And he misses it. Barker with the rebound.
Barker has been incredible tonight.
Yeah, he has been. So McFadden brings the ball up. 6:15 left to go in the game, down 13. Both teams in a single bonus. Telegraphed. Oh, what luck as Miller got the basket.
You can't have that right now if you're Brooklyn.
No. So leads up to 15. McGill swings it over to Joe Charles. Charles gets around him, puts up the shot. No good. McGill rebound, puts it up, good. Timeout called by Brooklyn.
Cut the lead to 13 with 5:37 left. Brooklyn can't give up easy look, especially threes.
No, they can't. But they got to start knocking down the shots too. But 5:37 left. You're still within striking distance. It's 13. You've got it down to 10 multiple times. You've got it down to 9 actually at one time. But it's just they just can't seem to get over that hump of getting under that.
It seems to be in the range of like 9 to 15.
Yeah.
Constantly.
But give John Jay credit. They're knocking down their threes. They're getting some fortuitous bounces, or like that last bucket by Miller, out of control, put it up short, but he had enough spin to roll it into the basket.
If you're Batiste, do you bring in Dale back now, or?
Yeah, I would. In 5 minutes, you got to get some offense going. Or he might just stay with what's on the court, and that looks
to
what
be
he's
the
going to
case,
do.
yeah.
John Jay ball. Brooklyn not showing press. Evelyn's going to bring the ball up. On the left side, gets over to Calderon. Calderon back to Evelyn. It looked like they're trying to get Frias in the paint. Now over to Cardi. Cardi down low to Evelyn. Evelyn into the paint. Down low to Calderon. He missed. And taken by McGill. Foul. No foul from behind. Oh, man.
Got picked from behind.
Miller. Calderon puts the layup in.
Ball. 15-point lead with 5 minutes to go.
Man, oh, man, oh, man.
McFadden, quick pull. Knocks it down.
Great job by McFadden stemming the tide.
Instant offense.
Down to 12. Missed. Oh, rebounded right to Calderon. He was in a fortuitous place, and he got the basket. Seems like every time John Jay gets a fumble to bounce, Brooklyn has more work cut out. McGill takes a shot, front rim, no good. Rebounded by Miller. $13-point lead.
And Malik Dale has
Sorry,
scores
12-point
table.
lead. Yeah, Malik's at the scorer's table now, yes. Cardi to Evelyn, 10 on the shot clock. Frias. Calderon. Back, 3-point by Evelyn. Good. And that's a dagger by the Bloodhounds.
17-point lead.
They got the scent of the three-point line hot in their nose.
Yeah.
So now they have their biggest lead of the night. 76-59. 4:01 left to go in the game. Brooklyn has got their work cut out for them. Malik will be instituted into the game right now, but we got to see what's going to happen.
Brooklyn has to have some instant offense here.
Got to do something.
Yeah.
And on defense, they got to get some stops and rebounds and get up the court fast.
Because, yeah, you could sit there and say, yeah, a lot of those balls are going the way of John Jay, but Brooklyn needs to be more aggressive boxing out and crashing the boards.
17-point lead, largest of the game by John Jay. Next game for the men Bulldogs will be on December 11th as they travel to Hoboken to take on Stevens College. And then they won't have another game until the new year, January 4th, against William Patterson on the Saturday, first game of the new year. The women will have their next game Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, against Perennial Power NYU. Myself and Jonathan Parienti will have the call right here, 6 p.m. So McFadden brings the ball up, under 4 minutes, trailing by 17. Gets to the Thracebull. Thracebull into the paint, puts it up, and good. Thracebull's been strong in the paint all game, down to 15, but now Brooklyn needs stops. Stewart with the ball. Into Frias. Frias to Evelyn. Back to Stewart. Back to Frias. Another open three. And another dagger by Cardi.
Ball movement once again, leaving Brooklyn College on their toes.
Brooklyn College collapsing their defense way too deep, leaving way too many open threes. And that's been a death knell tonight. And another telegraph pass to Stewart. And
one opportunity.
And one by Stewart.
as they now push the lead to 20 with 3:06 remaining.
Yeah, Brooklyn has let this game get away from them, and it looks like it's a runaway train by the Bloodhounds. So they're coming away with the bigger bone here at the West Quad Gymnasium. But Brooklyn College will have another opportunity in the new year to go to John Jay and try and get another game back. You think the men team was kind of upset that the women got blown out?
Maybe.
Maybe. So Stewart knocks down the free throw. It's a 21-point lead. McFadden brings the ball up. Graysville over to Charles. Charles for three. No good. Rebounded by Cardi.
Yeah, the Bloodhounds have really opened up this game.
Miller back to Cardi. 2:50 left to go. Cardi into the paint. Down low to Miller. No good. Rebounded by, it's a jump ball, but possession arrow to Brooklyn. Again, Barker strong on the glass. Once he got the ball in his hand, he's strong. Now you're going to have number 4, 6'1" senior from Brooklyn, Lukman Ahmed, and number 31, the 6'3" sophomore from Brooklyn, Alton Kukai. And coming in will be number 0, 6'1" junior from Virginia, Diaz Hunter. As Dale comes out. Dale was effectively taken out of this game by the defense and then by too many fouls.
Yeah.
Some
really seemed like he had no imprint on this game.
Yeah. Give credit to the defense, though, to get his rhythm messed up. And another substitute that Barker comes out, and it's Adolai Guy, number 13, comes in, 5'11", from Staten Island. 2.5 left to go. Hunter, Lukman Ahmed over to McFadden. McFadden for three. No good. Rebounded by Guy. He's fouled by number 33, Bradbury. So free throws coming by Adolai Guy. Adulaye Guy, I should say.
But that a few possessions ago when John Jay was just passing the ball around, Brooklyn just looking around in the paint, get a wide open look. Free throws
Guy
off.
misses a free throw. Number 12, Rucci, comes in. And Guy knocks down the free throw. So Brooklyn showing press. As now number 2 is in the game. That is Adrian Kopech. Bradbury gets it back to Kopech. Down low, puts it up, no good. Rebounded, no good. Fighting for the rebound, taken by Kukai. Over to Guy. Oh, he's fouled from behind, and Guy is hurt. He slammed into the court. Hopefully he's okay. So first foul by number 24, that is Serrata, and Guy goes to the line to shoot 2. 20-point lead with 2 minutes left to go. Guy shooting the first one, knocks it down. And he knocks down both. So again, Brooklyn College going to show pressure into Chisholm. Chisholm guarded by Hunter. Chisholm slows it across. And no good. Rebounded by Kukai. Over to Guy again. Guy puts it up, and the basket's good. Guy comes in with instant offense. Gets it down, 82-66, with a minute and a half left to go.
Full court press by the Bulldogs.
Hey, they're not giving up. 1.5 left to go. Chisholm into the corner. Kopech into the paint. puts it up, no good. Bradbury knocks it out of bounds. Brooklyn College basketball. So both teams have emptied their bench, as now more players are going to come in, as 23, Amari Jordan, and number 4, Miles Tucker come in for John Jay. .24 lead. Guy with the alley-oop. Guy, instant offense.
Instant offense, instant momentum. Something Bulldogs desperately needed the second half.
Hunter on defense, under a minute to go in the game. And almost stolen by Luke Ahmed. Again, top of the key, Kopech. And throws it away, another turnover. .14 lead. And Hunter's dribbling. And Brooklyn's going to fall to 3 and 6. John Jay's going to go to 7 and 3. Guy gets it to Hunter. Down low to Kukai. Kukai shoots and doesn't make it, but rebounded and is going to 3. Lays it up and in. And 18 seconds left to go. Lukman Ahmed to Guy. Guy shoots the 3 and misses. Rebound, and that should be it.
Bloodhounds will dribble this game
Yeah,
out.
and the final score will be John Jay 84, Brooklyn College 68. So they split the doubleheader. Women win, men lose, but Brooklyn can regroup. They have a game on the 11th before they have a big break, get a lot of practice time in over the holidays, come back in the new year, hit the ground running.
A lot of takeaways.
Yeah, a lot of takeaways
for the Bulldogs.
I will say this. Brooklyn College did fight, but they gave away way too many three-pointers, way too many open looks, and we'll get the final stats and break it down. But a valiant effort, but good job by John Jay coming in, executing on offense, playing hard-nosed defense, and they were just lights out from the three-point line.
Able to immediately shut down Malik there, really got nothing going consistently.
Yeah.
Took him out the game 2 with the fouls, and for Brooklyn, there were bright spots. Bull, McFadden.
Yeah.
A lot of guys played well, but John Jay just seemed to have the momentum.
Okay, we got the stats here. Here you go, Sean.
Thank you.
So we are here, the final score again, John Jay 84, Brooklyn College 68. And looking at it, all right, only 13 turnovers for Brooklyn to 7 for John Jay. Let's look, three-point, look. They shot 58.6% from the three-point line, 17 for 29. Brooklyn only 7 of 17 for 41%. Overall, John Jay shot 47.6% to Brooklyn's 46.3%. Points in the paint, again, Brooklyn outscored them 28 to 26, but it was the three-pointers. 10 more three-pointers, That's the difference in the game. Bench outscored by John Jay 34 to 29, that's not bad. Points off turnovers, 13 for John Jay to 7 for Brooklyn, but you got to say the tail of the tape is the three-pointers, and that's the difference in the ball
Especially
game.
by Cardi and Miller. Of those 17, they had to combine 12.
Yes. And the leading scorer was Kishore Miller with 26, followed by Jeremiah Cardi with 24, and Jordan Evelyn with 12. For Brooklyn, they were led by David McFadden with 14, Serge Strasburg with 12, and Joe Charles with 11. And guess what? Brooklyn out-rebounded them on the offensive board 10 to 7, and they out-rebounded them 40 to 34. So the rebounding wasn't the difference. Again, we come back. Three-pointer was the difference.
It was the three that adds up to 30 points that you get outscored by beyond the arc, and in a game like this, that's just going to add up. And you see John Jay just able to take that momentum towards the middle of that second half.
Yes, indeed. So John Jay goes from 1-0 in the conference. Brooklyn goes to 0-1. John Jay is 7-3 on the league on the season. Brooklyn is 3-5. Sorry, 3-6.
Six, yeah.
So the next game right here at the West Quad Gymnasium will be this Wednesday coming up. It'll be the women Bulldogs against the NYU Violets. They are nationally ranked. I think they're either number 1 or number 2 in the country. A big job for the Brooklyn College women basketball team. That will be at 6 o'clock. Myself and Jonathan Parenti will have the call right here on YouTube.com. And the men will be on the road on December 11th. They'll go to Hoboken, New Jersey to take on Stevens College. So for myself, for Sean McKissick, for Sadiq, for Matthew, for Tim, for Ken, for Mr. Smiles, the AD, we're going to say good night, God bless, take care. We're signing off from the West Quad Gymnasium.